Ooh.
I'm poor again. I am poor again.
Are we?
Yes, we're on.
Good day and salutations, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Together We Roll, episode 19, part 2! Let's see if we can get through this episode without a dick joke.
Well, that's already been ruined.
What, are you new?
I'm poor again. I have 8 gold to my name. Oh, 4 gold to my name.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a moment, Mr. Bai.
I spent over 3,000
Mr.
gold
what?
on ammunition.
E.
Oh, I said Mr. Biden. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, the treadmill! Thank you very much.
Thank you for that segue.
Thank you for all the art pieces, followed by RPG elements. You make awesome miniatures. I'll let you know when they hit the table.
Yeah. Some really
Also,
cool
you-
stuff from Talon and Claw. This is a
Is that
awesome...
zebra wood?
That's zebra wood.
Yeah,
look at
that's
this. It's
gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
Oh,
How
it
do I
smells
get
good
one of
too.
those?
I should
Go to their Etsy store, Talon and Claw.
Go buy stuff from them.
Ampersand, Talon and
Okay,
Claw,
for the-
Talon and Claw without an ampersand. There's different ways. Look them up on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all that fun stuff.
I'm pretty sure
Anyway,
easy Google would be correct.
they're actually some really great craftsmanship and are actually really reasonably priced. And so, but anyway, and also they do some cool dice as well and other things like that. Anyway,
Is my bias against zebra applying to zebra wood unreasonable?
Zebra wood is gorgeous stuff.
Yes, it is.
Cool.
yeah,
I'll
I mean,
work on
come
that.
on,
It's
look at that.
gorgeous.
You can't not say that's
You
gorgeous.
can beat a zebra's head.
Zebra
Okay, I would
researchers.
love,
I can say
I
whatever
would
I
love
want
one of those
about
as a
anything
Koa wood,
labeled
like a Koa wood dice vault.
A what, Dice Vault?
Koa wood.
Oh, cool. All right. Writing it down for Christmas time.
Wait, what she got?
Oh, wrong one.
Wrong one?
Uh-oh.
I don't know
What
what
she
the
got?
hell she's got.
What you got?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I mean, if we're doing cool
Oh,
wooden
these are
dice,
amazing.
Oh.
These
These
are-
are
I haven't seen that in a
amazing.
minute.
these are Banksia pots. They are made from, someone figure
They're
out
a
that.
pod, they're a pod of some
Here.
kind of
Yeah.
dice.
Here, I'm going to go to
Okay,
combat
right,
camp.
go.
So
the
there
camera's
are tree seeds that are basically these giant pods, and these dice are carved out of them, filled with turquoise for all of the gaps. It's an Australian wood. It's utterly beautiful, utterly
That's
fantastic.
awesome.
It's artisan dice. They were, not unaffected by the pandemic, and they still delivered and did great things with what they made. So
Again, not
if anyone's
sponsored,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
cool ass shit.
like
Like the
each one of
turquoise
them-
fill is just incredible.
the turquoise fill is
A little
different
higher,
on
a little
each
higher?
one.
Higher, they're beautiful dice.
Yeah.
Wow.
They did great. They're very chill people. They were very nice to me through their customer support portal, which is impressive. I'm a dick. So, Artisan Dice, if you feel like it, go check them out.
Yeah, this is cool. And we're not sponsored from anybody. We just like to share the love of all the cool stuff out there.
God, I wish I knew who did these.
We're-
All of mine are done by
we're-
the same company, but it's somebody else. I don't know who it
So,
is.
we appreciate the support you give us, and we want to also, we appreciate the support who, all those other artists that help us play and have a good time.
Let's get to it.
Wormwood did all of my dice. So all of these,
Oh, really?
Wormwood
Oh yeah, they also did my DMs.
What, Wormwood
DM
did
stream as
all of
well.
my, like these are
I didn't know-
Howlite dice.
I didn't
No,
know.
yeah, they've been doing dice as well.
Oh,
they
God,
did my
they're incredible.
DM screen. They've done my.
And
Yeah,
then
another one.
my-
So hang on. So here I've got. Yeah. So here we go.
There we go.
Show and tell.
No. Here, this is great. Okay, so we have. Is this the right location?
Yep.
Okay, so we have their. This is just their like homemade quartz. This is their sandstone, which I don't know if the camera can't possibly do it justice, but it glitters blue and black.
That's a different one. That was a Christmas present for me. It's not Wormwood.
Is it not?
It's not.
Shit.
It's
Okay,
an
so
Etsy
this is
thing.
so this is their Howlite dice. These are wonderful, and this is their unicorn.
They're Indian agate with
Indian agate.
And-
Should get the D6. The D6 is the best one.
Okay.
So this D6, like, look at the inclusion on the D6.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway.
Oh, I like the little leaf type things.
Yeah. Anyway,
it
so
really is good.
can't recommend Wormwood enough.
Very cool.
Neither can I, because I got their DM screen. It took
yeah.
a while to get it, but
Most of it's covered up by our other graphics and things, but yeah,
By
this is
very,
actually
very
a wormwood.
graphics.
A wormwood. This is like a what do we call this? This is a.
this is a.
So it's got a shelf. It's like a drawer tower. It's a drawer tower.
It's like a drawer
Rare
system.
sandstone. Totally.
Yeah,
easy
I'm
buy.
gonna say
Totally,
this.
that's
This actually rotates through, although we don't normally use it. flips around and.
Oh, that was you. I
I'm
mean, what the
here.
hell was that? Anyway, we need to get to the game before we start.
Oh,
We
yeah.
are having a great time.
Yeah, we are having a great time, but we're going to
Showing
turn
off
it
all
into an
our
infomercial,
toys.
man. We're going to bring out like cards,
I
bring
mean,
it in,
if we
put it on the
keep
wrestling
going,
board.
I've got
Hero
raspberry
Forge.
patterns.
These are all hero
Yeah, there we
Forge.
go.
Like, I've got...
Here's an intro, please. See you in a moment.
Caltrop.
Hi! I don't know if any of that came through, but welcome back.
No, it didn't.
Enjoyed
It
that. Let's get back on track of whatever we're doing on the Silver Menagerie. After a small shopping, totally normal
I don't think
shopping
you can call
session.
it small if it's an entire episode.
I mean, I did just spend like
Well,
10,000
it was an
gold.
entire episode. It was
Oh yeah,
more,
there was 20 minutes of thievery before the entire shopping.
It came on to us. That gold.
that gold
Yes.
was for me. Anyway,
Just know what?
It was what? Was it as horny as the giant gun?
My sword keeps me warm at night.
That spews out 3 times around? Is that...
Right, let's go kill some scorpion people.
only if you're skilled. Anyway.
Are you competent in managing your weapon to get
Lots
it to
of
spew
pineapple
out
juice.
3 times?
Lots of pineapple juice.
That's right.
Well, this is
Let's-
already going to shit show.
You started it with "let's not make a dick joke." You
Yeah, yeah,
literally,
yeah.
you were asking for it by modern
know.
interpretation.
See what he was wearing?
After going to Hartskern,
After going to hard on,
Oh my god.
Okay. Welcome aboard. Pyramid de seis centavos, por favor.
Son malos plazos, pies y piernas. Es puro tus pinitos. I don't speak
okay.
Spanish.
part of
Those
the
cucarachas in
homeland
China
of a
are
race
weird.
of powerful, mechanized people.
People known as the Forge Nation of Hartskern under the Council of the Tempered Thought. Anyway,
Thought THOT.
you said with the bag of money, the person with the least amount of wisdom and arguably the youngest person in this group,
I don't know who you're talking about.
and he went on a shopping spree, mostly for him.
With 10,000 gold.
With the addition funding from one of the tempered of council. I can't.
I have like
Tempered
20,000 gold.
thoughts. You can return with your gun and a bunch of attachments and pretty much penniless.
Yeah, stop!
No,
Seriously!
I think
I
I'm
could have gotten
penniless.
through that entire thing
All
without.
right. Folks,
I'm
if you
saying-
haven't watched Dixieland, you need to go watch the episode part 1 of Dixieland because yes,
No.
you need.
I'm saying legitimate professional words here, alright?
All right, let's
It's
go.
Professional. It just depends on the profession.
Scene, and I'm good.
Let's give our focus back to our deal.
I'm sorry.
Laughing
I'm
internally
not.
to yourselves with a bunch of fiends around you. The somewhat not questionable, but somewhat shaken nomads. There we go.
Yeah.
Your brain goes to static.
It's all right. We'll get it back on.
Yeah. No, there's no chance in hell.
There is. we have music change.
You are currently standing before the portal of the Shadowfell over that is filled up by the broken tree root of the corpse tree in the Desert of Teeth. Is there anything you wish to do before entering or changing your path, or what do you want to do? What do you want to do?
I'm just filling up bandolier.
Okay.
This is actually, we really need to think this through. It didn't work that well last time.
You mean when we were ambushed by an archfey of infinite power? Yeah, no, that didn't go so great.
No, it
but
didn't.
I'm pretty sure we can just go fight the scorpions.
Nope.
What?
How many people do we have here? How many?
With
No. With people. They're not people at this point.
You're not
So not-
trained.
not
You're not
counting-
that.
I know. It's so hard to
Are
confuse.
you counting these? And I pull out 3 balls of fur.
How many members of the menagerie do we have present?
Are you including devils?
And are you including my fluffy friends?
No.
Are you including?
No.
You like Charles?
I like Charles. Vedic, not so much. All right, so how many?
Four.
4. So for the 3 of you, I'm going to cast Fortune's Favor.
Oh.
I'm going to cast, and so I will consult the bones and lay out the golden sticky bone thing and sort of roll them over. All right, fantastic. So avoid the color green. Remember the number 4 and spades.
Does he count as green?
No, you'll know.
Okay.
Everyone takes Fortune Favor.
Little tiny jackal
So I'm
is
digging
sitting
my
there next to a black bear and next to a black and white tiger.
a panther?
Nope.
Put
Tiger.
it black and white.
Okay,
The white makes it tigery.
there you go. 3
So what
entities
does
at your
that
side?
do? You've never cast that on me, and I've never listened.
Okay, so basically everybody gets a luck die. It's basically how it works.
Great.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Use it
So I
whenever
can
you want.
re-roll on not just skill checks.
Yep.
Dope.
And you can burn it, and it works for the next
Yeah. How long do we get it?
for an hour.
For an hour. All right. So
Let's nosy.
think wisely. Oh, when we use it.
Think wisely, feel wisely, understand your fortunes.
I'm not wise.
I promise, the future is before us. Sploosh.
You did that last time into a pile of gold. It didn't turn out that way.
It turned out fantastic. You got that glistening sword.
Step
You're
into
right.
it.
I did. Isn't it lovely? Look at all the sparkles.
Nicholas is gone. Vedic is already gone.
But you two are arguing through an interdimensional plane. I want to be clear about this.
Falling infinitely and then instantly.
Taika Waititi would be proud.
I'm impressed more than concerned.
One by one, including Fae, Mortal,
Other.
Other,
They don't allow other on the census block. You're going to have
Fiends,
to check
and
white.
then the traveling people that you're with. You go to the other side and are met with the cold, very cold and dreary look of the Shadow Fae in its decrepit, almost Halloween tree form.
Do I say that about your house?
He's being descriptive.
I don't describe his house as decrepit.
It's
Just because this place is not good doesn't mean that the whole neighborhood is not good, right?
I'm just saying. You
So
could...
we're in the ghetto of the Shadowfell.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
wait.
Can we back off my homeland, please?
You know.
You fill with power
Yeah.
because you're back home.
Shadow energy.
Da-
I do the exact same conversion I did last time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All of the spell points. Goodbye.
After a few
I'm a
seconds, as
terrifying
everyone's
force of
transferring
shadow.
through the portal, as there are a number of them, a few moments pass by, and you hear a flutter of wings again, moth wings, as these fairy-like creatures.
Back.
And you hear a little from that familiar Dixie, as you called it.
Oh, do we need
Yeah.
to make another Constitution saving throw for coming back in through the portal?
Not
No,
coming
it's on the
in.
way.
Oh, it's going out. All right. Good.
Though that unpleasant feeling at the core of yourself still remains.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's fine.
It's weird in here.
So
You're
we're ready
weird
to go?
in here.
Are you gonna take another nap?
No.
We don't need you for this portion. You have to wait until I tell you that we're going where we're going.
You wanted a guide, right?
We're following them in order to get where they're going, gesturing at the what's-its.
At the nomads?
Yep, them. Couldn't find the word, so I just
We're
said
helping them
what's-its.
first.
Yeah, and the nomads asked me where to go.
Well, then that deal is with them, not with me.
But you made a deal that...
No.
They made a deal. No.
We made
She's
a
even
deal.
in that.
We
No.
made a deal that you were going to guide us and provide guidance to the... Nope, that's last episode.
The dormant one.
To the dormant one.
Yeah.
And that was going to take place when I dictated, which is not at this moment. It was going to be after we negotiated a certain amount of murdering on behalf of the nomads.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. What do
So
you want
you're
to do?
dealing with them, not with us. You and I don't have a negotiation when it comes to...
No,
So why are you talking to me?
I
Go talk to them!
Unless you'd like to
I
not
don't like talking
fulfill
to
your
you. I don't like
bargain.
talking to them.
I don't even think they talk to
She
you.
likes to talk to her own.
What?
They're like insects. They die before you even finish a sentence.
You and I do not have a deal to negotiate regarding this travel. Would you like to set up a deal?
Why would I want to do that? I can talk all day. See, I can talk to myself.
I'm gonna kill me a Dixie.
You can hit it.
Again, net. Just come here. Come just a little bit closer. You would look great glazed in honey over a fire.
I've got a book.
How to serve pixie.
Yeah.
I have a better idea.
What is that?
You're like hitting a golf ball size.
Damn, I'm not good with these kind of things.
Anyway.
That's how everybody else gets shot.
Did I hit it? Oh, you hit something.
Serve your butts!
I highly recommend you do not hit.
So a few moments later, as the elder, this small little kobold, that would be the oldest person in the nomadic tribe, but since you're here, Vedic, he's apparently a youngling now. Anyway, so after
Aren't we
a few
all?
minutes
You're the
of
smartest teenager in the house.
conversation, offering of gifts from the kobold, followed by more arguing from the little, not Sprite, but the Dixie, as you call it. And
Yeah,
eventually they come to an agreement as they shake hands and passing a various little trinkets that were strapped upon his staff, followed by small arrows lit up by green fluorescent moss. And another one, and another one, and another one. As the elder from the nomad is like pointing.
I'm assuming
And,
we're going to be on
and they
point.
all start to move towards these guided lights.
Well, I assume they know where they're going. They've done this before, right?
So if this is the group, like this circle, I'm
Huh?
flanking here,
Okay.
moving with them.
I'm in front.
The devils are kind of around me, but not amidst the group. Like if
They're more surrounding you.
Yeah. And I'm keeping a very clear barrier of shadow energy between me and the nomads and them, and like I
The
don't want
nomads
to.
have definitely taken a few steps away
Yeah.
from the devils that look at them like a dish.
It's fine.
Yeah.
They listen.
Ish.
They listen.
For now.
They listen very literally, but they listen.
Oh, the waffle, aren't they?
Is there any
And you
preclusion?
begin traveling the Shadowfell. And it doesn't take long, as
Less than an hour? It's important.
it takes about 45 minutes.
Yay!
We're normally
As the scenery begins to change, as you enter into the
I'm pushing
forest,
the wire there.
this forest of knotted roots, dark branches, and twisted vines that almost look like humanoid tree thorns, almost as if it's trying to hug or grasp you, as it's making these leafless branch canopies as you enter the forest. For those that are not used to this domain, it is an eerie. Not uneerie,
Does
eerie.
it
This is-
feel like the very life in this place wants to just smother you?
The fog begins to cling
cobalt.
and thicken in search of patches. Gray fog. Unnaturally clinging to any surface around it. Floor, trees, getting thicker and thicker on either side, but still seeing those green moss darts. Seemingly to fizzle out after the last person passed by.
I want to acknowledge that while y'all are all feeling all spoopy and whatever, I look as comfortable as Ginger Roger dancing backwards in heels. Like, I don't know what your
Oddly
beef
specific.
is.
It's heavily practiced. Tad artificial.
It's not inaccurate.
It's not wrong.
You see movement. You don't know where it came from, but
Was it like just a shadow, or was it like what?
hard to say. Something darted.
How far and
Who's
where?
some?
Heck.
How far and where?
Make a
Guidance.
perception check.
I'm.
Add a d4.
Mm-hmm. D4.
What did you see?
Oh shit.
It's all shit.
Make it a
He's
really
all
good
further
d4.
than me. Okay.
13. I was with the D4.
I have a wedge
I
shot
rolled
loaded.
really poorly on my D20.
Just saying now, I have a wedge shot loaded.
Okay.
13.
13. You don't
I got a
know.
9 iron.
You saw something dart across the side of your vision. And again, breaking of leaves, breaking the twigs.
Young elf girl, I think we need you.
There's
Roll
things moving very
a-
quick in the bushes.
Arcana or history, as you are local.
I'm gonna reroll that.
Okay.
Too lucky, son of a...
It's a broken ability.
What?
What?
What was that?
I've got as many as you do, so.
17.
Sorry, you ain't got no. Got shit.
Because both of those are +1.
So 17, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Uh,
you're not specifically knowing what this is, but this is definitely. You don't want to say classic move, but it's definitely, it happens a lot, especially when the fog thickens and it's a little magical, not gonna lie, that it begins to prod and poke the senses, making you think that there's something there, but there's not. And it could have a numerous amount of effects, but it's usually meant to disorientate and lose certain types of people.
Sure. Whatever you're seeing, don't follow it and just keep walking with the group. There's things want to eat you and they're trying to get you to go where they can eat you. Just keep
That's
walking.
fair.
More rustling of leaves and a darting.
Making sure. I'm specifically looking back and making sure that we're all still together and no one's trailing off.
Oh,
Make an
Vanek is
investigation check.
like both hands on the back of X shell. Like, what do you see? I can't. There's too many tall people.
And every time you try to make eye contact of whatever is moving, it's not there. It's already passed. And apparently, David's looking at his phone. Okay.
21.
Go ahead.
21?
Head just kind of swivels.
You have to turn around.
Just
You're
make a
not,
camera noise.
for the bodies that you have, all seem to be, well, spooked and very cautious of their surroundings, more so because of fiends. But
So
make
Vanek
a
is just
perception check.
Vanek is just sort of like giving
Sparks.
Ek an investiture of fate.
12.
Just
Never mind.
take guidance.
Both of us?
No, just for you. Just like
Yeah,
I need you to look around. I can't see.
All right, I'm gonna keep looking. I'm gonna keep looking. I'm gonna keep my eyes out. He's telling me.
Okay.
He's giving me the idea to.
You're the chosen one.
I
think.
I think I can listen even better.
Make a perception check.
No, I can't. Son of a... Actually, no, oh, are you kidding me?
You've got his reroll thing.
You do?
Okay. Reroll it.
It's only been 45 minutes since casting.
I'm re-rolling.
Okay.
This is insane. No, I keep the D4 though, as rolled. I'm just re-rolling.
Yeah. You just reroll the 20.
Just
so you can
re-rolling the 20.
reroll my fortune's favor.
Oh! Much better. All right, so
Can I
it'd
help
be
you?
A +8. So let's see, it's 26, 29.
29.
There you go.
At first, you don't want to say you hear anything, but then you start to hear murmurs, like whispers, people speaking within the shadows.
Can't make out what they're saying.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Not paying attention.
No. 15, straight up.
15.
I swear I keep warning y'all about this place.
I'm just looking at the group.
Yeah,
Specifically
you're looking
walking
at the group. If it's for a few seconds, you're looking at the group, making your passes, because you do have to make passes back and forth, because it is a big enough group that there's enough bodies, so you have to...
Keep the head count.
Yeah, keep
That's
the
all I
head
care
count.
about. Keep the head
And you
count.
notice the rustling of backpacks, shell, and normal heading footsteps of a total friend getting a little farther away, followed by a Vedic that is
plot.
falling behind him
What do you see?
as the fog begins to...
I'm trying to listen.
As you go off the beaten path
Heck?
and get into a little of the shadow of the fog, I should say,
Heck?
What?
that begins to swell and encaps you.
Where's Eck?
Is it just me?
You can see him just right now, but he's about to be consumed by the fog itself. I need you and you to make a perception check real quick.
No,
Using your past perception, you would see this,
Okay.
but we'll see if Vedic sees it.
I think you vastly overestimate how observant Vedic actually is.
I mean, when you can see the future, why pay attention to the now?
Right? It's distracting. Perception
I would say
roll.
why pay attention to it all?
That's a 25.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. So looking off the right.
I'm proficient in proficient.
Oh, good. Both, but not in the same direction as this movement off the left and right of these things. Something's lurking in the shadow, almost like a prey in the ocean that is hunting something. You get that almost like sixth sense, both of you. You look off to the right, you look straight forward, and you notice that these outlines of humanoid figures about your height start to...
So Vedic will turn around and press his back against Ek, but pull out his staff and go, finally.
As it gets closer, faster, unbelievably fast, as it gets up to you and as they rush towards you. One separately for each one. What are you doing?
Well, it depends. Is it going to hit me?
You're going to see what's happening?
Yeah.
Okay. As they get fast, get about
And,
3 inches.
We'll
as
see
they,
whether or not they want to take a chance.
and when I say fast, I'm talking
Let's see if
about
they want to die.
they move like 100 feet in a second. We're talking about that fast. And then they get about half a foot away, and they go just close enough. I need both of you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh,
As they do a flyby, and something begins to pull inside of you.
Christmas saving throw. I have to do straight up. Okay, this is maybe.
That's a natural 20.
15.
You barely succeed. You don't even feel something as you're like, ah! As it goes by. And
You kidding me?
As you
Get
keep-
back here and fight like a dragon!
look back at Eck, and you see Eck almost as he's like several tethers of the skin colors that are part of his face seem to almost like extend past his head as it flies by, as the fog tries to latch onto it, but unfortunately just a little too far away as it flies by.
Next time I'm going to take a swing. I'm holding an action.
Okay, you're holding an action. You see
The
them.
swing.
They're about 10 feet off the beaten path.
The
come
low
range
level,
and
high
talk.
pitched maniacal cackling sort of gives them away.
Nicholas,
Sounds muffled in this area, though.
Nicholas,
What the hell is this,
What?
Nicholas?
a point.
What am I?
Can you get back on the path, please?
You see
I don't trust
Ed and Vedic.
I don't trust myself to walk off the
with
path.
this fog starting to collect in the area.
Okay. I holler for the nomads to hold. Like,
They stop.
I gesture for Bone Devil to go with me. Yeah, I don't like it either. And we walk over.
With its lengthy legs that are very
Sorry.
insectoid-like.
There's a lot of things that do very bad things to my mental state. I don't trust myself to walk off the path.
No, it's cool. And we walk over to where it's foggy. And boys, what you doing?
The fog begins to collect around you as well. And
This-
also the Bone Devil.
There's scary shit right here, right now, and I'm ready to.
Why don't you
cut
get
it.
back
I'm
with the
ready to
group?
cut it.
Get back with the group.
I
Get
didn't
back with the
realize-
group.
I
Get
didn't-
back with the
I didn't
group.
realize
Get back
I-
with the group.
I didn't.
Hey, Eck,
What?
get back with the group.
All right.
Everyone make a perception check one more time.
I'm assuming not me?
You're still on the beat the path, so.
Yeah. Just pull my scope up and
I'm
watch.
gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
I'm looking down my scope. And I'm going to use my bonus
I'm
action
gonna
to...
use his re-roll that thing
Flip
that
my
I
scope.
have to
Okay.
re-roll.
Whoa.
20, just in case it comes up.
Okay.
And that was a good choice. That becomes a 23.
23. All three of you see it as
Sitting there, just tweaking my scope, adjusting it, and watching.
2,
Do I have to roll for the Bone Devil?
1. We'll get to that in a moment. And 2 of these same foggy outline humanoid creatures start to fly and move past you. Are you striking out? Are you holding
One
your,
got in range. I'm striking. I said I was holding.
like an attack?
I said I held an action.
The
Attack
Bone
action.
Devil is going to attack the one that's coming towards you.
Okay.
Sorry, the 2 of them that are coming towards you because it has enough attacks to do so.
Sure. Yeah, why not?
Nicholas,
Yeah.
as soon as these foggy entities come near you, both of them, with one single tail swipe, from the Bone Devil himself. As you hear several, we'll get to that in a moment. And there's one coming after you, Fennec.
We'll see whether or not it hits.
It flies by you, and you feel that same pulling sensation from this center
that's
of your
annoying.
centers.
All right, well, I'll make the maybe.
24.
Hits. It has 1 hit point. You pop one of them. The second one?
Oh, it was a held action, so I only get one shot.
No, you get both.
Oh, okay.
your full
Because they
attack.
both. Okay.
Yeah.
16 charisma save.
Charisma, you succeed. You hold whatever is
You just.
trying to be pulled away
Oh,
from you.
this is annoying. Eck, kill that.
This moves perfectly, exactly the same way both times. This is wonderful.
And the second one pops.
24.
Back
you
on the
hear it.
path. Back on the path.
I thought we were on the path. I thought we were
balls
on the
of
path.
fire seem to light up right next to you as the Barb Devil throw fire and lights up the area as part of the trees are starting to burn and the fog begins to burn away from the fire, though greatly diminished in light.
I'm just like shoving at everyone to get back with the group. Like,
Meanwhile, I'm on a knee with my gun on my shield, just watching as I'm adjusting my scope. This is kind of cool. I like this. I can see really far,
literally
really
just
close.
Out of
futzing,
the
like you
fog,
can go
just
far away.
walks through the stick.
You can go far
Get
away.
that out of my
I can
face.
see your pores.
Sorry, I'm all whoosh, whoosh in front of your face with the sword.
I need you to dex check as you're swinging a super sharpened sword in front of his face.
Oh,
General dex check.
Yeah.
10.
10.
you
It
get
gets a
painfully
little
close.
close. It doesn't really hit, but it's getting uncomfortably close as he's whipping this thing in front of your face.
Making sure that there's nothing coming at you. They come at you quick.
Get back with the group.
Are
So the group
we?
can
Aren't
go.
we? Aren't we there? Are we there?
Did he
You're
go?
back on path.
Okay, we're back. We're back. We're
Okay,
back. We're here.
I like yell for the nomads
What
to
is
start
it?
going and
Come on.
everyone
Wait,
to get
stop,
going.
Stop.
No,
No.
Then you take one step.
Would it make sense for us all to tie rope together?
Not really.
So,
No, because then if you wander off, everyone goes with you.
I actually am I do tug of war really well, so that's a good point.
Walking.
Yeah. And they start moving.
I'm assuming someone is looking at me holding my weapon now. And just like, what did he come back with? What?
Contract with contract.
So at this point, Bone Devil and I are taking the backmost position, and if anyone starts drifting off, it's going to be like a Bone Devil shoving them back with
Get out of my face!
Explain this to...
Clack, clack, clack.
Yeah.
and he's not allowed to attack back.
Yeah.
He's not allowed to
So
attack
you
back.
explain it as well, like, you get a... Sorry, what? Or like, tap, tap, tap.
Like,
And you almost like about to smack it.
Fennec
like,
is
almost
just
like
taking a stick to this thing's ankles. Just get out of my way!
But after like the third time, I'm gonna grab him and toss him.
the phone that almost lifts up is like he's about to smash the spider that he doesn't like and like doesn't has a sort of
That's a really good
and
analogy.
stops out of just sheer contractality of his own safety.
Fucking obligation, god
Yeah.
damn it. Stop antagonizing him.
Just pick him up. Look after the kobold.
This is what it's like to have nieces.
Yeah, the Bone Devil and also the other ones with magical resistance. They're fine.
Like, I'm gonna have two post up on either side, and they're kind of like corralling everyone. And I at this point don't care how uncomfortable the nomads are because
It's
people
very
have
much
wandered
like a
off.
shepherd with sheep.
Yep.
It's like they don't even get near the nomads, but they immediately start changing directions because it's a fiendish, imposing individual that is coming around from one corner. It's like, oh, okay, we'll go that way.
Just corral.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just you fucking guys. I can't trust you to walk on your own, so this is how we're playing it.
To be fair, it wasn't them that wandered off.
This is applied to everyone generally. One person's mistake punishes the class. We've all been in middle school. We talked about it last time.
This is fair.
With a slightly more amused devils, as they're...
We at least get to torment. Yay!
yes, a little bit. They're like, yay! Finally gained that one itch on your back to actually be itched. It's like a... Anyway. You start to open up into more of the same type of the forest. A little different. Some of them quite similar in its creepy fashion, as you see the knots and roots that are twisted and almost like demented faces that are almost looming over you, seeming like almost drawing you towards it. And then you see other trees that are a little bit more bloated. And you start to stare at more of these. The less common, but you see a couple of these trees that are definitely tree form, and dare I say, healthy looking from a distance, but then you see like almost like a material fall over with a heavy, and it hits the floor. And one of them vibrates in an almost organic fashion.
Undulates.
And this is the
Undulates is
place
a good
you
word.
came from? It's no wonder she's so messed up.
Different.
Different.
Another 45 minutes.
What cantrips do I have for this motherfucker talking shit?
Silence.
Guidance.
Evan.
Banishment.
I said cantrip. I was very specific.
Meteor swarm. No. Cantrip.
Command Devil.
This place is messed up.
Dominate person.
Oh my god, where are my spells? There they are.
This place is totally messed up.
You know, this is 50-50. I need you to make a con saving throw.
Did you just play the brown note or something?
Con saving throw. Modified 20.
Okay, nothing happens.
You felt like a pressure in your lower abdomen, but it passes.
It's gas.
Oh. Sorry, are you still behind me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this played out just as well for you.
My mouth open and everything.
Sorry, not sorry.
I know what you ate.
Onward.
And another 45 minutes pass as you're traveling through this semi-undulating forest with an occasional
Random fireball arcs off no random group. Just checking. Just checking.
This place is. How can one live here? This is,
Do you know how far we need to go?
yes, that's. Who can talk to the one guides? Do we know how far we're going?
They talk to us. They cast that spell.
I'm assuming that's something to help speak with
Accurate.
tongues. I don't know.
Is that what it's called?
No.
Is that how it's called?
No.
in the midst of this
The
conversation.
draconic word. Do you have a tongue that is 3 feet wide? Then the draconic word for it probably just would escape you.
I mean, I can understand a tongue that's 3 feet wide, you condescending fuck.
Look, miss things.
You notice that the nomads had stopped in their tracks. Looking at this
still walking.
semi-looking cave. It's a semi-open cave that it goes in a little bit into the floor, but it's still open on the top, as if like a cave has collapsed in on itself. So it's like an open-aired cave, with part of it still underneath and ending, with a small little alcove underneath it, where more of that root that now is much more prolific in this area of the corpse tree that is seemingly grasping and choking the wildlife around it, seemingly holding it together, squeezing it to death inch by inch. More of that root is shown on Earth, but still sailing underground kind of situation, and is not leaking this time, but seems to be misting and wafting with that shadow stuff energy that seems to be coalescing at the end.
Is this where the scorpions are?
That's
The
my
elder comes
forehead.
over. Yes.
See, I told you.
Okay, guys, attack the scorpions, don't attack the tree.
Okay.
Because the tree kind of controls this area and was able to... You know that guy who froze you all instantly?
Mhm.
It was able to dispel him instantaneously. So
Oh, wow.
don't attack the tree.
Don't attack the tree. No area of effect weapons.
I'm certain the tree...
The grenade away. Got it. No area effect
How
weapons.
did you turn into that dynamite guy from Atlantis?
Look, I'm at a bridge. It only took like 4 seconds.
4 seconds.
flower shop that's open Monday through Friday. Well, except Tuesday.
How many sticks we need? 1, 6, 12?
Got some nitroglycerins.
Give us a couple of
dynamite.
two bombs made homemade.
with the broken clock. Maybe this is a bad idea.
It is such an underrated movie.
Oh, I love that movie.
At this point, it no longer constitutes underrated, it constitutes cult classic.
It is a cult classic. I wish it did better.
I feel old.
Anyway,
Cry
moving
harder.
on.
Cry harder. Look at the table. Cry harder.
Yes, exactly. I'm like,
There you go.
yes, this is what you have to look to.
I mean, I'm
I'm not
still
complaining.
adorable. This is what you have to look to.
I'm not
Okay,
complaining.
all right.
Don't miss my
Fair
hair.
enough. Fair enough.
I'm not complaining.
Okay, back to the game.
As the kobold it begins to explain, they will be waiting on the side most likely.
Who's they?
The scorpion folk.
So they're
gonna-
outside of this realm? Or
Yes.
Do they communicate?
He points to several spots on the floor, and you notice several giant scorpion, but seems to have like an upper torso that are rotten and decaying on multiple sides of the cave. And he just explains, they don't survive here. Material plane, desert, with ease.
Interesting.
apparently we're fighting them in the material plane. Wonderful.
So does
That's
this mean that
everything
we
I've
have
ever
to
wanted.
actually leave here and hopefully not be exhausted when we get to the other side?
Yes.
That's correct.
Oh no.
This is why they make small nests there.
Oh, I should be alright. It's only one. What is it? It's only when we're doing ability checks.
We can still turn back, still.
Nope.
Go a
No.
long way around.
No.
How many?
I do not want to dance with those creatures.
So, is everyone ready?
No, everyone is not ready. Everyone has not received their temporal blessing. Their temporal advisement from the future that does
I
not.
thought I gave you mine.
Shh.
What?
Dirty?
No, the gas. Never mind. It
Fine.
was the.
There's
never mind.
no way that temple.
All right, everyone take your fortune saver again.
All right. We're taking another fortune's favor.
Everyone gets
Ooh.
a fortune saver.
Tell me.
Fortune cookies are always wrong.
You get the roll the bones. You get the 6 of cups. You get the four of swords.
Good.
And the 2 of discs.
Okay, what's this mean?
What you're gonna find out. All you have no.
No.
All you
gave me a
really
thing
need to know is
last
that happens.
Last time, you told me a thing to do.
And this time
Yes.
I'm telling you this. That's all you need to know. Fortune will resolve itself out.
I'm assuming you're holding a chicken bone.
No, he said it was a card thing, so I
Oh,
lifted it and stuck
Sure,
it
why
to his forehead.
Yeah.
Kick her into the pond. Just
Why not?
you know, this kobold, you don't know how the kobold gets that much mass behind it, but I'm totally kicking her ass into the pond.
Yeah, like he does, and I go with it. I'm just like, oh no.
You go into the shadow stuff, and instead of like going through like a liquid kind of stuff, she disperses in shadow.
That's right.
I'm
Well, if I get it-
assuming the devils then go with as they were instructed
With
to.
slight hesitation.
I look back at the older.
Are you following? I say that to the. Stay here. Fine.
We'll come back when we're done.
Fine.
I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yay.
As you feel the essence of shadow begin to rake your lives.
Oh, so I do get the fortune blessing is rolling over.
Immediately.
It's advantage. It's
Advantage.
better than
Okay, so it's not
advantage.
the
It's actually
D4.
what it is.
It's not the D4. It's advantage on will, right?
Yep.
After I roll.
Okay, well, mine's 21.
You succeed?
Damn.
Natural 20.
21.
Succeed.
Come on, Sparks.
It's a 15.
Succeed.
What?
Barely.
Thank you, D6.
Because you're a brute. You are a
I swear,
brute.
this next Warforged Juggernaut's absolutely stupid.
Yeah.
Being able to add a D6 to every single saving throw.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And if you go down and you roll a D6 and you get above a 20, it counts as a natural 20.
Okay.
And yet, all of the hate gets thrown at my reroll shit. Like,
I just add a D6.
I'm just saying, like, I still end up with a 3 sometimes.
Hey, I rerolled that 3 times though. That was terrible.
Ooh. Our devils did not have a good time.
Well, you
Well, are
know.
they immune to charm?
I mean, they're cannon fodder, realistically.
Whoa.
They have me.
I'm still gonna protect the cannon fodder. I've got a cannon.
Sir, you and I are going to have a
As
discussion
you
about
go,
your internalized
1, 2, 3, 4,
biases.
5. From extremely cold, bone-chilling weather to unrelentingly. Actually, no, it's still night, so never mind.
It's still warm.
It's still warm, but it gets very cold at night in the deserts. That's how they work. And your eyes have to adjust just mildly as you're still in the cave, semi-collapsed. As you see in the distance, about 20 feet, you start to see the night sky with beautiful, clear, starry lights spilling from the heavens.
So I don't remember how you said this worked.
You keep, basically, you keep everything until your next long rest.
Okay, so anything I've spent, it basically comes off of my normal stuff first. Okay.
Correct. think of it like this: you charged your battery full, you're still leaving, but you can't recharge to full until you go back.
Got it. Okay.
That's a good way to
So
say it.
I've got all the bits, but I can't restore the bits unless it's
Correct.
So you're still overcharged.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have double face step left. Also,
Woohoo!
like 28 sorcerer points.
So you've got ammunition to spare.
Yeah, like I have a black halo. Which is why you and I need to talk about your internalized biases regarding NPCs.
Look, I don't think we all.
The first thing you said as you enter the material realm, as pop, 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 followed by the fiend of a bone devil and barb devil. Bone devil, just like, good boy.
I feel
so good.
I feel like we still need to understand. We don't
Followed by
understand quite
three of the
why.
barb devils, eyes flickering, and then shaking their heads. And then you get and you hear from the bone devil, and they seem to snap into place. How would you like to
I
proceed?
see the hierarchy.
You don't see.
Yes, it goes big to small.
I am feeling the ground.
What are you trying to do?
I think I'm trying to percept vibration. I'm wondering if these things can dig under the ground.
Make a perception check.
Add a D4.
Oh, sure. Just buff, 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 buff.
As
Modified 20.
modified 20. Sparks, you begin looking the ground, listening, not hearing much apart from the clicking and heavy footsteps of the bone devils and other barb devils as they're not like creatures. Followed by Sparks. Probably even heavier than them. Then you start to look up, even with the... Well, actually, you have dark vision, never mind. So you're not at disadvantage with this. You can
It's
see
at night,
clearly.
like we actually came into nighttime?
It is still nighttime, yes.
Okay.
It makes the portals more flexible in terms of travel.
Got it.
Safer, you know. At least that's what the nomads say. Anyway. And you look about 10 feet forward.
They're made fine.
Still within the alcove of this area, of this semi-collapsed, seeing sand on the left side that is clearly what used to be some sort of roofing, but has collapsed in, and then outside world to the right, that kind of bisects. On the floor, one maybe? Two? Hard to say. You're not quite sure the size of these creatures, but you notice that there is a heavy amount of, well, at least for you, heavy amount of disturbances in the sand layer itself. As if something like wiggled until it was covered.
Ooh. Don't move. Nobody move.
Just outside or like in
And
the
like
cave?
still in the cave, but like at the edge of it, 20 feet out.
No.
Let me get the battle map.
Point it out to me. I got it.
What possibly could be?
Possibly. Fuck. Son of
Just point it out. Just point it out. I got it.
Isn't this when we get back to the rock throwing? Like, that was really successful.
Sorry, Tanya, I need you to move.
Yep.
Oh, we gotta move our
Minis.
Move your minis!
soccer minis.
Get him out! There's a meteor coming on my fingers! Ah, the fuck! Ah, censorship! Ah! Damn it!
Wow. That is pretty.
And
Look at that. Damn,
Good.
that's pretty.
yep, you're good. And
Look at
the
that.
portal is right there.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
Got it. Okay. That's where we came through.
Correct. So you're directly outside of that portal. Go and place yourself down first. Not too far out.
Where did I go?
He picked you up.
Okay. Can you... I'm in the front. Bone Devil's next to me.
You're in the front. Bone Devil.
Really, Brian?
This is why we can't have nice things.
And then...
It's also why
I
you
was one
blew
of
up
the
the
last
ship.
ones to come out, so I'm sitting here.
These guys would be between me and y'all, but I don't.
There's a lot of people on
The
there.
portal was
Yeah,
right
that's kind of
there,
what I'm
right?
thinking. Like,
Who doesn't
maybe
want to stay?
these
No,
guys
that's-
come out
that's why I
after
kinda
them.
Sure.
Yeah, let's save ourselves some board dynamic.
They're trying to get through it, but they keep hitting the butt of the bone devil.
Yeah, that sounds good.
You get out of the way!
Master, you're too big. Alright.
Damn. And that is a stunning map. That is
a good-
a
So-
freaking stunning map.
This right here, as you see the borderline here, this is all underneath. So everything from those borders,
So all of this.
yeah, that is still underground.
Gotcha.
And so is this. But there's a pathway that goes over here to open air and open air here. It's depicting of it's semi like at a 45-degree angle and you're going into the surface, but since I can't put a hole through the freaking deck, it's like that.
I mean, you could if you cared
So
enough.
rookie numbers, man.
True. If I tried hard enough, I would make it happen. Just go one punch man. Which I've done before.
No, through the board, not the table.
No, both, you know?
The TV is still there. There's still a TV under this.
Out of
Facts.
Anyway,
That's spark gaming
and
class.
this disturbance would be about this corner over here. So not quite outside, but definitely a. So yeah, it's definitely like right here in the corner.
That's where it is?
Yes,
Oh. Point it out. Where do you see it?
right here.
No, no.
30
Talk-
feet,
talk
30,
about it.
30 feet, 45 degrees that way. That looks like something has actually submerged itself underneath. Look at the ripples of the sand.
Hang on, I'm just gonna help
When
most
you're
stuff.
speaking, you hear very similar sounds as you've heard spider legs or something of that fashion clicking on stone, but this one much heavier. As you and Inquis turn around, followed by apparently a duck. I made the wrong sound for the bone devil. As you turn around and noticing the natural curves and concaves of the stonework itself, unnaturally pressed inward to fit into one of these crevices, you see a scorpion. Lower scorpion body and tail, large in creature, about 10 feet in length, followed by the upper torso of a humanoid, but a face covered in semi-metal that has nothing but scorpion mouths that open up as soon as you look. As you, apparently, you're speaking very loud, alerting their presence.
A little bit.
This is going to be initiative, because no stealth.
Roll for initiative, bitches!
Roll for initiative.
Is my whole group going collectively?
Well, first of all, this goes to you.
Captain's mediocre.
Yeah.
That's yours. Three of them failed on their wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
So 3 of them have points of exhaustion.
Sure.
Alright, so I need. Oh, where'd my tiger go?
And I'm just using the hit points presented, right?
All my
Correct.
stuff's gone.
Okay.
My tiger goes up there.
Because they
My
did
tiger
have a
black
long
bear.
rest, so they healed.
Right.
My
But
tiger
just making
blocker,
sure I wasn't
right.
rolling independently for
Should be.
each one.
Oh, and the cast underneath. Or by neck as well.
Yep.
What are you looking for?
Tiger and black bear.
Oh,
My tiger and black bear. Making sure.
Okay, so is my whole group going together, or do I need to roll
roll
initiative?
initiative individually. It's too
Okay.
many people for one initiative.
Okay. Crap.
Sorry.
No, it's cool. I'm gonna wait and do that as you ask for them then, because
Right.
otherwise I'm gonna screw up the numbers. I'm very confident in that.
What's up?
Just bringing it back.
Okay. You're gonna come over here. I'm gonna say, hey, what?
Because I have my tiger, my black bear, and my. We have a whole menagerie, literally, in here.
Yeah.
Hopefully no one has an area effect.
Oh, well. Shit. Get up there. There we go.
Where is it? No, I printed them off.
Ooh.
Nightwalkers? No, you don't want that. That's
this
right
is a
there.
gorgeous map. Well done. It's
Thank you.
pretty. I love the caves and stuff you've got. That's like, wow.
I'm sorry, I'm going through and I'm trying to find my scorpion folk. Should have done that during the break, shouldn't I? That would have been a smart thing to do for the DM.
Do we have figures?
Yes, I do have figures. Hold on. Ah, here we go. Wahaha. Dex, and Dex. Okay. So the one that is currently showing itself, as they are hidden, and they were taken in hand. The first one is right
Whoa.
here.
Jesus Christ!
Now, surprisingly enough, I could not find actual scorpion folk miniatures, but they are the same size.
Holy crap.
Yes.
That's
As
one.
they naturally hide in the crevices of things, very much like insects do.
Well, I mean, they are technically. Yeah.
All right, now we'll
They're
measure.
not insect, what are they? What are they? They have 8 legs. Are they arachnids? Scorpions?
Scorpions are.
Because they have 8 legs.
Hang on.
So not
No,
insects.
they've got more than that.
No, they have 8.
You have 8 legs.
They have 8 plus
There's-
sensors.
There's 8 legs for them.
We're trying to figure out what family they are because they're not arachnids.
They're
but
arthropods, but I don't know that they're arachnids.
they're probably part of that family.
If only there was a special thing we could.
Consult the archive of Google.
Scorpions are predatory arachnids.
They're
Oh,
arachnids.
arachnids. Okay.
Please put 5 on that one.
So
Around
they're,
the stinger.
Derivative of the.
Number 5? Got it.
They're a spider derivative. Interesting.
Okay, so this is number 5.
Or spiders are a scorpion derivative.
Good point.
They're arthropods. You know, what's that whole thing that
Chicken.
life turns towards crabs?
Arachnids are a class of arthropods, so
Yes.
they all come from that.
That's sort of the same.
All right.
I'm going to go off center because the map is.
Ew, I like scorpions less. They have things in common with ticks.
Yep.
Yeah.
They are not something you want to look at. As you look at their upper armored torso, it is
Okay, so question.
what?
Scorpions, or these scorpion humanoids, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are they missing that's scorpion that is replaced by human?
Where their head would be
Mm-hmm.
for the scorpion, attach a torso there that extends up there that has the torso body of a humanoid,
Okay.
and their face is not a normal face. It has more of an insectoid scorpion mouth.
The predator spread.
Yeah,
Right.
very much like that, and insect-like eyes.
Okay, so this sounds like it's the same problem that we have with centaurs, where the babies are of the animal portion are born fully functional, but the humans are kind of floppy dealy bobbers.
Yeah.
So, were these guys floppy dealy bobbers and they're lucky to be alive at this point? Like,
You'll have
babies
to
can't
find-
hold themselves up. You know, like humanoid babies, they're kind of like entirely dependent on their parents for survival.
Is that the first thing you ask them as soon as you see them?
I mean, I'm asking about this generally in terms of world knowledge.
Okay,
Like, if
you're
it's
gonna
not something.
roll a survival or history check.
Okay.
Because this is monster ecology.
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 That's
No, I like my word.
18.
Ecology.
That's a
You
different
said
Ecology.
what or what?
word. That word.
Survival or.
Or survival or history.
Yeah.
You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think.
Well, those are the same. Okay, so that's a 19.
19? These scorpion, now looking at it, oh, I know these.
All the dots are.
Kind of. I mean, the reason why you looked into them is actually the fucked up way that they reproduce.
Okay.
Their young are actually fully functional. They're actually bigger and they actually eat their way out of other creatures.
It's like a
Or so.
toddler who comes out.
Yeah, the eggs
Right.
are implanted into humanoids and they eat themselves out.
Okay. So it's definitely like the scorpion part is predominant.
Yes.
And there's just like the insectoid mouth is doing what it's doing, and the hands are probably not engaged in much of the process
Probably not
early
at that
on.
point,
But
they
okay,
are clawed in general.
cool.
But not as much as their mouth or the rest of their claws and stuff like that. And and most likely the reason why they're so feared by nomads is because they are baby food.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Specifically after they have been sunbaked.
You literally wanted to be my friend. Like, you made this choice.
I know.
You can't be upset.
All right, initiative call.
Initiative call, 20 to 25.
21.
21.
20.
Okay, am I rolling all of the barbed devil
I'll
separately?
roll them in half numbers here, right? What is the bonus devil bonus?
The bone devil is +3.
You're not gonna like that. Okay, and for the barbed devils?
+3.
Let's see.
They have higher dex than me?
All my creatures go on my initiative, correct?
Yes, for
No,
simplicity.
it's the same
Assuming,
deck.
well, I have to use a bonus action to command them.
Okay, so I
Do I
roll.
have to use a bonus action to command each one, or all three at the same time?
If you're being detailed individually, if you say attack in a mass, once.
Okay, fair enough.
That's fair.
At a minimum, I have to use a bonus action. So
Yeah.
the trick is at the beginning of combat, I have to use my bonus action.
Right, and what did you call for?
So
for-
my animals
20 to
go-
20 to 25.
Cool. I think
But-
that's not.
Otherwise, I'm OP. Otherwise, 4 attacks on 4 hits.
One
So it
more.
makes sense.
I mean, 4 attacks, but sometimes it's 3 giant weasels. Like, let's
Oh, I
not
know.
overestimate.
However, no, but me
Okay.
being able to call them into action, I
So
used to use a
21
bonus
with Vedic.
action. And so I
Is
have to
that correct?
sacrifice. I have to sacrifice going into rage, or whether or not I
20
actually
with
can
Ed.
command them.
14 plus 7, 21.
20 to 25. 20 to 15.
18.
18.
Stealing my pencils?
What are these?
Is it really up that high?
What?
To the crows.
He's on the wall.
Okay.
He's up. Yes.
Otherwise, it's a. So he's
It's a
within
really
range of
solid-
a 5 foot, 6 foot creature
With a small jump.
with small jump,
Yeah.
or a weapon that has a
15 to
3
10.
4 feet. What
10.
reach?
I mean, a bone devil could also just fly up and stab him in the face.
I'm
repeatedly.
not
I
concerned
mean,
about
yes,
that.
that's
I'm
also
concerned about
the
whether I
case.
can get to it. I want to know if I can get to it.
I don't like that we're all on top of each other.
That's what happens when we. You know what?
I
Sorry.
mean, it's the 60s, you know, sometimes that happens.
That,
It's cool. David got the joke. You don't need to.
Sorry, 15,
Ooh,
15 to
70s
10.
though,
One more
wouldn't
time.
Huh?
15 to 10.
10.
Everyone born in the
Oh,
80s
dear.
had nostalgia for the 1950s. It's not like
Everyone
it
else is gone.
matters.
Nicholas got 18.
Well, your statement falls into the 70s too. So
That's everyone.
It's really just more, was it pot or cocaine?
it's close.
Also, you can't ask
We're
someone
freaking
that on
fruitless.
camera. Like, that's not cool.
It's close.
There's only three fruit flies that are around here,
Yeah.
and they all surround that drink.
You know.
Yeah.
And it's all relative ultimately because it feels like yesterday. It's like, oh yeah, 5 years
Sorry,
ago,
writing
10
everything
years-
down.
20. Oh no.
All right, so the fun question
This
is,
25
I
years old
mean,
now.
the fun
I'm
question
still,
is, what year is your earliest memory?
That is a story over a drink.
All right.
1993.
See, my
I was 4.
earliest memory is 1989, and I remember
2001?
Ronald Reagan being sworn in as president. I remember.
Interesting.
I remember being sitting there watching it on TV, and it was a black and white TV at the time. But I remember, like, that is one of my earliest memories that I can identify as a date.
In 1993, my grandmother recorded me doing the Tootsie Roll dance while balancing on a teeter-totter, and that's why I have issues being recorded. Hi, everyone. That's why I don't make eye contact with you a lot.
We're just keeping the DM. We're keeping you guys engaged while the DM does things.
Yes, that's the point.
I mean, I've only what was I was 4. 2000.
Now, all right, so I can go ahead.
10 to 5.
I said 10.
Ah, yes.
This is the 4th time I've said it now.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Right.
me being an identical
Let
twin.
me just write down everything in existence, all right?
No, your job's not hard.
Me being an identical twin, I actually have a twin story. But so in this case here, I don't know which one was me, but I was laying. So I'm going to say I in multiple cases here. Ready?
There you know, I get you.
Okay?
Yeah.
This is real deal here. So I was maybe 7, 8 years old, somewhere in there, laying on my stomach on the carpet floor, watching the giant console TV, watching
It was
Laugh-In.
3 feet deep, yeah.
Laugh-In with my dad sitting on the recliner, with recliner up, watching it behind me, and I'm like this on the carpet, and then I get up in the middle of it, and my dad says, "Where are you going?" And so my brother wants me, and so I walk out to the back one of the rooms, which was our craft room at the time, our a spare bedroom that turned into a craft room, and so there I am, finishing a model of a battleship, looking at it, picking it up and looking at it like this, saying, "I want to show off this to my brother." And so I got up from the table and walked out to the front of that door of the room to meet my brother, me.
Right.
Yep.
And that was one of my first
I've
memories.
heard
Fucking
things
twin
very
shit.
like that, yeah.
So yeah. So
You know,
My-
we do live in a fantasy. I
My-
love every second of those kind of stories. Sorry.
all right.
My second memory is me sneaking out of the house. I was 4 years old. I snuck out of the house to open the wiring around a vegetable garden to let rabbits in so that way they could eat because I was very concerned that they were going to starve. And then I snuck back in and my grandfather's standing there and he sighs heavily and tells me to go up to my room. And I do. And then I come downstairs for breakfast in the morning and my grandmother is livid about the rabbits and my grandfather doesn't know what's going on. And that is when I knew my grandfather was a bro.
My absolute earliest memory. Sorry, I know, but I know we're playing.
No, the scorpion is like...
My absolute single earliest memory is walking into my parents' bedroom. And
this isn't gonna
with
go.
my
Yeah, this
mother,
is like-
no, with my mother sitting on the bed breastfeeding my sister. My sister is 2 years younger than me. I couldn't be more than 30 months old. But that, like, I remember it vividly. I remember being this tall and toddling. But that is my
Well.
absolute earliest memory.
Okay.
Very cool.
Right.
So
Myers,
type in the comments what your earliest memory.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean,
I'll,
hey, it's kind of cool.
I'll do a mischievous one. My earliest memory was picking up scissors and cutting a hole in the back of our new sofa and then blaming it on my brother that just woke up.
I remember that. I was 4.
I was a little
Oh my God! You know, he was the one that was mischievous, getting into trouble, everything. He was the
I
angel,
just remember,
and
like,
that son of a bitch
I
threw
just
him under the
remember
bus.
scissors.
See, I remember both of them when they were this
Yeah.
tall. I remember
Oh,
Mary bringing
Jesus
them out to fair, and they were this big. I remember that.
All I remember is scissors, fabric. Mommy cuts fabric.
The back of
Oh,
the sofa's
that
got
was
freaking
bad.
holes that stick out.
And then I remember saying, well, my brother's young enough, so he'll get off easier. And that's why I blamed you.
Wow.
3 days later.
So, I had a stuffed mouse that had like it had like wire in it or something in the tail, and so it was straight. And I would just stab it into random things, like the back of like fabric stuff.
I thought you were like voodoo doll kind of.
No, but like into the dirt or into like I just see what would bend it because some things did and some things didn't. The back of my grandfather's seat in his car did not, in fact, bend it. And he went, "What the fuck is that?" And that's one of my first memories of a swear word. Followed shortly by my grandmother's sister for the first time in my life, picking up a fly swatter and hitting me in the back seat with it to get me to
Yes.
Alright!
And those life lessons have brought us to here.
So
today
there's
to
this
know.
scorpion thing.
And boy, have we matured.
What the fuck is that?
Penis.
Venice!
Jim, after the last episode, to remember what happened.
I just imagine you with the other initiative. He cocks his gun.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be minor illusion. Penis every time.
You go, what is that? As the scorpion is right there. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay.
hello to my little
Who's first?
Let's-
You are.
Oh, great! Make a. I don't know. I haven't used this in so long. Okay, so it's the only one I can see.
As this thing crawls out one of the crevices of the naturalistically porous rock that has a lot of,
Right, for all I
striations
know,
into it.
it's the only thing, though. So,
Can you give me a general idea of when my things are going?
Like a good leader, the Bone Devil goes last.
Oh, good. Magnificent.
Okay, so it needs to make a Constitution saving throw. I'm going to attempt to stasis it.
Ooh.
You're gonna what?
Attempt to stasis it.
Oh, with your special time wizard stuff.
Yeah, with my special time wizard shit that I don't actually use.
And I believe it just automatically fails, if I remember correctly. Or
No, it gets a Constitution save.
Okay, okay.
DC 17.
Ooh, that's still a tough.
That's tough
Con
save.
Well, that's because he's an awesome wizard.
That's tough for a con save.
Natural 7 plus 3.
Great!
Damn.
It goes whoop and stays.
So as it crawls out, silently, terrifying, tail still embedded in the wall somewhere, it looks down, two nasty longsword claws, hooked at the end, jagged but sharp, that look like they can tear and cut flesh with each strike. As it begins to jump through the air into all of your the massive bodies, it just kind of.
What the hell is
And
that?
it's on slow motion.
I believe that's what we're here to
It
kill.
is about to be bisected.
Until it takes damage, correct?
Until it takes damage.
Don't hit it.
Someone nuke it if you're
Or
gonna.
or nuke it if you're good.
Yes. Is that the end of your turn?
Let's see, totally the end of my turn.
Okay. Because you can still move and stuff.
I don't suppose I can disarm
Oh,
it.
that's actually a really good question.
Yeah.
That's a very good- yeah, no, I'm totally going, don't eat me!
You can lift up the top part if needed.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
The danger reared its ugly head, he bravely turned his tail and
Vedic, as you run down, don't eat me! The sand explodes in front of you as one that was hiding underneath comes in with two claws and two swords.
Shield.
Okay.
Not even gonna wait for the
Oh,
hits.
down here?
Yeah, down the hallway.
Don't eat
Yeah, it's literally.
Well, I don't know if I actually have cast shield yet. We have to know whether or not they hit me.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're going to lift up this part and put it in the hallway right in front of Vedic.
Just move it over here.
Oh, surprise.
If needed, you can put him right outside the door just for simplicity.
Right there's fine.
Yeah, that's
He's
fine.
climbing out
Just
of
leave
the-
that to the
he's
side.
climbing out of the
Leave that
cove.
right there.
Yeah,
Yep.
just for now.
He's climbing out of a cove.
Yeah. Scorpions, they like to, do stuff like this.
I guarantee you there's another one out on the other side and 3 more outside.
So he had a held action.
Probably more.
Oh, a held action, yep.
Yeah.
It's still my next turn.
You didn't even wait to get hit, you just immediately shield.
Shield!
Run away!
It's going to do longsword and stinger. So this is going to be the longsword.
Okay.
With advantages because it's still a surprise attack kind of
Okay.
situation.
Shield 5E. I don't know
Roll
what
better.
that does.
I have all
So
my...
the sword goes wide. With a...
So I imagine the slide on the knees going,
11.
really?
As the stinger comes back down on top of you. I'm going to use a new die.
I am the wielder of the secret fire. I am the keeper of the secret fire. Flame wielder of the flame.
13.
Not a chance.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Ah! It was badass until that happened. As you just let
Scorpion jumps out. Boom!
go on your knees, sliding. Just, ah!
Nice.
That's its held action. Heck, it is your turn. Nicholas, you're on deck.
Okay.
Come and get me, you mother. Boom. Bonus action. rage. Bonus action, rage.
Okay.
And then I am moving out.
You have Feral Leap.
I'm moving straight to this direction, 20 feet Feral Leap. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh wait, that's terrain I can't get through, right? Oh, wait a moment.
What do you mean? I
this
can't
is-
see it in the direction that you're. If you rotate it,
Yeah, you can get through there.
This is I would call that rough terrain.
that is difficult terrain. Yeah.
Now, my abilities
Slides.
aren't with rough terrain, are they? No.
You're not
so.
mobile, so.
No,
sorry.
no mobile. There's another ability that I don't think I took, but so 20. I'm going to lose another 5 feet here, so 25, 30, 35. I'm moving to right here.
Okay.
Keep in mind you're still covered technically. So why is like the mouth of the cave goes right there?
Yeah, I'm going out this way. I'm going out 35, 40. I'm going out to here. I'm going all the way out here by this broken ballista. Is
I'm
there...
glad you saw this.
Does... Shoot.
So you run out there, breaking one of the stalagmites in the process of moving past it, as you are a girthy individual.
There's nothing there. Damn it.
Where's your current location? Yeah, you stop. There's something-
Holding my action to combat.
Yeah, well, before you even get there, something pops out of the sand.
Alright, where at?
Big boy.
Right in front of you.
Oh shit! Oh! Hi there! Holy crap!
Is it a
As-
spider or
No,
a
spider.
scorpion?
It's a scorpion.
Okay.
Holy crap!
Okay.
No, it's a
This one's a
scorpion,
little
not a
bigger
crab.
than the others, which is why I'm using it. And plus, I don't have enough giant scorpions, but I do have one more. Anyway, so as this massive scorpion, seemingly enlarged, as various vines of glowing energy that seem to almost just jet out little bits of flame and fire, but unnatural fire. This is something reeks of unnatural flame to it, something that almost like sears the soul. As he sand exploding in front of you, causing you to dart your eyes out of the way before you're blinded entirely, as it takes a couple of strikes towards you.
Question. I was holding my action. I called that
Yes.
before you dropped him.
And it was holding its action too.
Ah.
So you get to go at the same time?
And unfortunately, you did not see this one because it was
Very
on
good.
the blind
Very
side,
good.
and then you ran
Alright,
into
so
it.
I get to do hold action for next round.
No, you can hold action for right after it attacks if you so decide.
That's what I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it gets to-
in fairness, yeah, it held its action before I held my action, so therefore it gets attacked first. I do have all my creatures. No, actually, they're not doing anything because I have to use a bonus action to command.
Didn't you pull? I didn't remember. Don't recall hearing you pull them out.
I did right before.
Yeah, right before
Yeah,
we went
he
through the
listed
portal.
what they were because
Okay.
one of
Might
them is
be-
a
okay,
black.
I just don't remember you saying, "Hey, I'm pulling 3 critters
Just
out."
before we were ready to jump in, I went, "Oh, hold on a second."
Because one was a black and white tiger, and Nick only heard black, and he was
So
like,
this thing
"Oh,
makes 4
panther?"
attacks against you.
And
Oh,
As this-
it only makes 4.
Yeah, it has
Holy.
a wicked curved blade that is going for you, and it's going to try to
Who still
strike
has
you.
fortune favor? Just so we're clear.
I've used mine.
I had to use mine when I
he
came out of the portal.
he
There's a
regave
16
it.
hit.
I redid it before
No,
we
it
went
does
through the
not.
portal.
Okay, he's going to come in with one of
Yeah,
his
I
first
used
So
mine.
claws.
you
came out.
used yours, but he didn't use his. 'cause
Oh.
Since we've come through the portal, it
The
was
first
redone
claw
again.
does
That's-
a
So yes,
8,
you're
9, 10.
screwed, but
21 hit.
Yes.
Okay, 1 claw hits, second claw. Does a 18 hit?
Yes.
You can make him
Barely
reroll. It's the
hit.
point we were just
Second claw
talking about.
hits,
You
and now
can.
the stinger.
No, I'm gonna do the stinger. I'm gonna do the stinger. That's what I'm holding at. I wouldn't have hit if I didn't have to give up my
10,
freaking
11. 21.
freaking protection ring.
21
That's gonna hit, but I'm gonna make you reroll that.
with what?
With my fortune's favor.
Does fortune favors affect other
Yeah, it's
people?
really brutal. It's a really awesome spell. It's
Okay.
basically luck. I give everybody a luck.
Yeah, and luck is one of those broken ass things. One more time rolling. That was outside. Let's try that again. He rolled a natural 14 plus 8, so 22.
hits.
Sorry. Good try though. Unfortunately, this blessed warrior is a little too precise in this a very well trained ambush. So 2 claws hit. You are automatically grappled with both claws as he lifts you up
Wait, both claws?
with both claws.
You didn't hit me with the first claw.
He hit you with 2 claws. He missed with the glaive.
Oh.
He has a
my
lot
God.
of horns on him.
Oh my god! He's got-
Fuck that.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
So
I forgot the 4 attacks. Yeah. I should have greased myself up with oil before I came over.
Yeah, we saw how that happened the first time you did that.
you take 18 points of bludgeoning
I did
damage.
Halved.
Halved because you are raging, and that's it for that. But you are grappled twice. So please put 2 grappled on him.
2. Oh, because I have to break out twice.
Yeah,
Yep.
I got twice.
Yep.
Double grapple.
You are.
Oh,
For
that's,
most people, screwed.
you know what?
Yeah, fuck again.
I'm okay with this.
Okay. And now for the stinger,
am good with this because me and my sparkly friend are going to have some fun.
you take
Is that what you're calling it?
8 points of piercing damage, halved
4.
to 4, plus 66.
Ow! Oh.
Roll
Oh no,
one.
and this is not going to be halved.
Roll
This is
one.
poison damage.
Okay. Yep, just double checking on the type of poison it is,
Got it.
because sometimes it's half or the poison.
So
but
this
not
won't be
half.
halved because it's poison
Nope.
damage.
But I do need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh. Let me take the damage first.
Since he is blessed, he rolled 1s and 2s. Thank God.
You're welcome.
Ugh. Buddy, come on, this is your moment. 4, 8, 12, 16, 18. 19 points of poison damage.
19, 20, 29, 32 total. Ouch.
And what was your Constitution?
Ow. Here's the Constitution saving throw. 18.
18. You do not get poisoned, and whatever that does.
Ooh.
You feel the poison sting into your blood system as your body quickly circulates the blood as you're already raging, and you have that metabolism of a barbarian, raging barbarian.
Oh, I get advantage on con saves.
You succeeded just fine.
Anyway, right? Don't I with the because of the dwarven thing?
Yes, and I believe it gives you resistance.
Yeah. You know what? Stuff we don't normally get to use often.
What?
Double check, please, with the board.
I will. I'll research the item.
Yes, you took 19 poison, so if you did.
Oh, it's still happening. Oh, I will. Okay, I'll tell
This
you.
is important!
Very important. I will tell you in a moment. I will
Okay.
confirm that. So I don't want to delay gameplay. I will confirm
Well,
that.
it's still your turn, because that was his held action.
Right. All right. My held action was that I'm striking anything that comes in my direction.
Well, there's something in front of you.
Literally.
Yeah, and you are currently grappled and lifted up into the air.
Now this is my chance.
I say, now it's lifted you up towards its head. Just kill it.
This is my chance. And I'm just letting it grapple me and going, oh, bring me here, yes.
There's a clicking sound. Fast point, clicking as he almost does like Battlefly in Insectian.
I've been really enjoying the fact of being a mono with
Oh, it's not his turn, so
something.
you can't do that. Never mind.
This is it. And as I literally let it raise me up,
He raises you up.
it raises me up, and I'm reaching into my spice pouch. It's reaching into my spice pouch.
With your offhand, okay?
Salt into its face,
Okay.
and I strike.
What are you activating here? What are you trying to do?
Slugger strike, one
Oh,
on one fighting.
Okay, so very similar to Pocket Sands.
It's like this pocket salt. It's so much worse.
Oh.
Right.
Well, it's not pocket cayenne.
Oh, yep. All right. So this would be a.
That's right.
And I-
Because you're a 3rd level rogue, so you took an archetype.
Hey, we now know he's a rogue.
Now either.
I am sorry about
It's
that.
okay. One
They've
archetype that
been
you
wondering.
picked.
They've
I will not say.
They've been wondering big time when I was
I had to
a
spit.
barbarian rogue, guys.
So,
really odd. Okay.
This is on
because some things
my
won't work.
D&D Beyond,
but
like my meta,
I'm
but
really
it hasn't
leveraging
been
some
printed
things.
on my sheet.
Okay.
If you have it, you have it.
Okay, cool. Because that is super
All right, I've
important
maxed
for
out this guy.
safety in
Yes.
the next coming moment.
14,
It
27 to hit. This is my held action, so I only
has
get
not
one
mattered
strike,
until
correct?
This moment.
This was my held action, so I only get one strike?
well,
Wait a minute,
it's
it got
not. It's
four.
not a held action because it's still your turn.
Okay.
So if you're just attacking,
All right.
you're just attacking.
So this is my first attack. 27 to hit.
Yes. But only
All right.
barely because
One-on-one, I immediately get advantage, therefore I get Slugger Strike. Therefore I get...
Well, you don't get advantage, but you unlock Slugger Strike
I
because
unlock,
of your
So it's
special ability.
2d6 plus additional... the sword lightens up as I go for that swing, and all the gems that were like doing this gentle... just go... and shoot up the blade as I go in for a swing. They
For
shoot up on the
additional
blade,
2d6.
and I've got sand in its face, or I got salt in its face,
Even
and
worse.
Broke
So
into
I've
the
got
wrong goddamn
two-
rec room. That's what I'm hearing.
That's right. 2d6 plus 2d6 plus 2d6.
Stacker.
You're just dropping a fireball on his ass and he doesn't even know it.
He's
All right.
returning the favor after the 66.
You reckon these guys don't like
5 plus 9, that is 14 slashing,
I'm
Okay.
just looking through my
Plus-
edition.
8 lightning,
Okay.
plus 5, 11 slashing for Slugger Strike.
Damn, that's over 30 points of damage. Your second strike? Mr. Eck on the table.
20, and I've maxed this bitch out.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, I'm taking a risk here, but I'm maxed it out.
Shoot.
27 to hit
27 to hit.
on the second strike.
Hits.
That is again lightning plus
No 2d6.
slashing.
No
No
slugger
additional 2d6 sluggers.
Yeah.
Correct. That's why I'm rolling those separate. So we have.
And you're adding the plus 3 for the sword and plus 3 for your rage.
Oh fuck! I missed the plus. No, I added the plus 3 for rage. I missed the plus 3 for sword. So it's actually plus 9 plus 12. So
So
add
I'll,
more.
I'll
3 more.
minus 3 for
Add 3 more. Add 3 more for the last strike.
Uh-huh.
Okay, because I forgot the plus. All right, thank you.
So he has like multiple things stacking
I
on
can
right
stack it. The problem is that there's penalties for stacking. But I said, fuck it, I maxed it.
man.
No, I
You're
love
really
this.
Just
I love this.
Covert revealed his entire class. I think you can let him
Yeah, but
have
I'm the
his
DM. I can't be.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw things at you. I am gonna pull out so many sharp dice, and I'm gonna launch them right at you.
So
You
what
will
was the
know how it
damage?
feels.
So there's 8,
And
9.
suddenly Nicholas dies.
Heart attack.
Spontaneous meter swarm.
An animator was struck by a spontaneous heart
9,
attack.
12.
And the cartoon
Okay,
Carl.
so this is gonna be. I'm sorry. So
It's okay. This is the first time you're using the sword
yeah,
and all
yeah.
your abilities right now.
yep, I gotta make sure I get the right ones here. Jeez.
Boy, that
Um,
archetype is really coming in handy right now.
Yeah, 7. This is why I was like, I'm gonna run out there. I'm gonna hope something else comes out because I'm gonna fuck it up.
Well, I did a jacket box.
I gotta be alone though. 12 plus 4 is 9. So excuse me, it's 9 plus 12, so it's
12
21
plus 4
slashing.
is 16.
21. 9 plus 12,
9 plus 12.
21.
It's
21, plus lightning of 5. So 20. I don't know if they're
26.
I don't know if they're lightning issue. Okay,
No.
so that's why I'm sharing it. So plus 6 more on that, so it'd be 27 total. I just did like 60 points of damage, guys.
Well done. Zot, zot, zot.
So
Yeah.
as you grapple him twice. Hold on. Grappled?
And I didn't have to fight reckless.
Yeah, because it's just grappled. You're not restrained. That's the thing about this thing. As it lifts up, you're just like, okay. As you get stabbed on the
It's
side,
literally just.
as you get grabbed twice, and stung
Good evening, dirtbag!
you feel the blood tense into you. And in most cases, any warrior would be screwed in this kind of situation. As you lift up, you up with this insectoid claws, seemingly crushing you and bringing you closer for that glaive to be pierced into you and open you up like a can. You're just like, okay. as you just shoo, two big strikes, making an X across its chest as blood for half a second doesn't come out, and then as lightning and blood goes everywhere.
Anime amounts of
blood.
You are no longer a green turtle. You are now a
Yes.
red turtle.
Okay.
You are still grappled.
That's all right.
So I can see this happening,
Yep.
and I can hear this.
Yes.
So I'm going to make some rough estimations and do something like this. And, yeah. So I'm gonna hit these two. I think I can skip Vedic, but not hit. I have to hit Ek amidst.
Yeah, I would agree with
He's
that.
grabbing,
Okay.
so.
However, I'm going to careful cast it, so you automatically pass.
Which
Oh, I was gonna remember.
does he still take half damage, or
He
is
will, yeah.
Yeah,
But
okay.
it's going to be halved and blah blah blah. all
Half
that
on
stuff.
top of half.
Right.
Because it's well, if it's
But
depending on what kind of damage it is. Psychic.
where
Can you know this,
It
bitch?
doesn't. I don't have
It is
anything on psychic.
it's of course it's
I'm gonna go. Ow! What the fuck, you bitch!
so this is and also I'm going
Have my
since I'm
ass.
careful casting it, I am going to activate my Shadowfell Shard, and they are going to have disadvantage on the intelligence saving throw that I
Okay,
need
so
from
we're
them.
going to do the Blessed Warrior. He has magical resistance, so he would have advantage, but disadvantage, so it's just straight up.
Okay.
So we're going to do him first.
Yep.
Natural 16 with a -1.
Yes! Oh, he fails! He barely
We can
fails!
use these. This is.
Hey,
He's a warrior! He has a warrior mind! His brains are muscles! His muscles hurts right
do
now.
I need a roll?
No, you
you
automatically
don't.
Oh, I don't make this succeed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for the regular warrior,
And then-
disadvantage.
Yep.
Yep, that was out. And, natural 2. Nope.
Okay, so they both fail. And then if there's anything in this sphere beneath the ground or anything, it also hits them.
Oh.
that's what she's doing.
Well,
She's
hold
actually
on. Is that
fishing.
exactly where it's at, or is it over here?
It's shifted slightly.
Like
but
that, right?
Yeah, like it's there.
Okay.
Because that way I hit it.
Oh,
and it
gotcha,
goes out
gotcha.
to
I
here.
see. Okay.
I'm covering as
she's
much
doing
of the
she's doing
field as I
static
can.
broadcast.
Yep.
Going like,
So-
bitch, there's more
There
scorpions.
might be.
Like, I absolutely assume
So-
there are.
Split Billy,
Uh-huh.
you hit. 1, it's a miss.
Okay.
Because it's definitely possible.
Well,
Squid Billy!
so I hit.
So squid is it two?
Woo! Motherfucker, get
And
over
that was
here.
a one and a.
And Squid Billy.
Okay, you said Squidbilly was the hit, right?
Yes.
So
So, it
now I need
is
to make
known that it is there.
Where it might be? Not sure.
But it's hurting.
This one also has magic resistance.
Yeah, that's fine.
Natural 5.
No. So
He's
they
just
all
like, I'm out
fail.
of combat. What the fuck?
Okay. So for everyone who
You
fails,
hear a series of insect noises, clicking and clattering, and almost like a screaming sensation. I cannot reproduce that with my natural voice.
Yep.
I know.
so for the next minute, for everyone who fails, they need to subtract a d6 from all attack rolls and ability checks, as well as con saving throws.
Okay. I'm just going to write cursed.
What the hell is that spell?
Synaptic static.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
a
such
I
a
used it on
Such a brutal
and it's got
fucking.
Yeah,
freaking like
and
150
what's the number
foot
on this
range.
stuff?
6.
Thank you.
It's got like 150 foot range.
It's
too.
120 foot range, and
It's a high level spell.
It's a 5th level spell.
Okay.
You always compare it to Fireball, and then I go, yes, but plus 2 levels. So,
That is a
So, I
brutal
mean,
goddamn
for-
spell.
yes.
Yeah.
But, I mean, this is how we ended up beating the sand dragon.
No,
thing.
I understand.
Well, one of the things.
Right, yeah. But,
Yep.
like,
All right.
I use this well.
Damage.
Right, I need an additional 2d6. 2d6?
Here, I'll give you J.
46. I need 46.
What have you got?
I
Here,
have 46. I
here.
need 2 more.
Okay.
Jade.
Oh,
Don't roll that with the metal dice.
Okay, so plastic first. Oh, that's 2 6s. That's nice. So that's 17 off of that set. Plus 5 is...
You failed me, Jade.
No, I haven't rolled the jade yet. 17 plus 5 is 22.
22.
And the jade did remarkably average.
Yay!
So you can't be too mad at them.
I was hoping they would do that. They always do that to me.
22 plus 8.
22 plus 8
It's
is going to
30.
be 30.
30. Okay, so 30 psychic damage.
Whee!
So I take 15.
Yep.
Ow.
Yeah, well.
Yes. My nose bleeds.
Well, you take 15 points of damage, David.
Yes.
Maybe,
Right.
but she pulled out another.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's okay.
and I'm just like, there's a third one! It's hurt!
Fourth one.
Whatever.
I-
That one's
Fourth
holding
one.
still. That I don't count that one.
How long have
I
you held?
am
Till the end of my
damaged
next turn.
sponge.
Till the end of your next turn?
That's almost saturated. No, sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna move up here then. I would like to
Let
not.
us hold for longer than that.
I would like to not be there then. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Although Bone Devil, you pay attention.
I'll leave the bone nibble for that one. You good?
He's just gonna fly up and be like.
You good? You look like you're good.
What?
He's kind of looking around.
Well, where are you?
Nicholas is at the end
And
of
the
your
rock.
turn.
I moved.
You're not
I
talking to me.
attacked.
Where did you
I.
move to?
I'm right behind Vedic. I am using Vedic as a shield.
Got it.
Oh, that's a brilliant.
Right.
Well, your dodge is
So-
pretty good right now.
So she is right there.
So now it's the Barb Devil number 4's turn. He can't get through because of the fat ass in front of him.
No, there's space.
So she's
now.
right there.
Okay, then place him on the board.
Okay.
It'll be half movement to go through the portal.
Yep. And I don't know what his movement is, and I'm not setting him down if I'm gonna move him again. So just give me a second.
Yeah.
Like there's enough nope, that's the wrong devil. 30 feet, so he has 15 feet left. Okay, so he lands here. That's
Mhm.
5, 10, 15. So that would put him in my space for 5, 10, 15. No. Okay. Can I have him step in front of me? Like basically shove me back a step?
Only if you're willing.
I am super willing.
Okay.
Like, may he be the one facing this fucker. So, he is gonna go.
However, make a general dex check because being near the Barb Devil can be hazardous to a health.
Sure.
So if he pushes you out the way, you might be taking some piercing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because that's what Barb Devils are.
You said Dex?
Yes.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
Okay, that's much better, but was scary for a second. Where did my thing go? I have too much paper. Okay, Dex, that's 19 plus 3 plus
You're
1.
fine.
Okay, cool.
You feel a little bit of pricking, but nothing that would actually cause you harm.
Pricking.
Still there, I see.
That last episode's good.
It's always going to continue because
Six.
Oh, yeah!
Sparks is now wielding a powered
Heart current's penis.
piece.
Yes.
Yeah, penis. That's what we said.
As long as it's a strap on and
It's
powered, you
weaponized.
know.
Okay, that's canon.
Yeah?
As long as
Hey,
Velcros.
Oh, is it from Dusk Till Dawn where the guy's thing drops down? It's a revolver with the
Oh.
the penis defender for 9,000. Anyway, but it's already canon that heart current do have things called honeypots because they've been created by some landlords that are a little racy.
All right. Where
So,
am I?
So be careful of sticking your penis in the honey pot. That's what we just learned.
Oh boy.
Okay. Barb Devil, is there anything that he did, or is he just moved in?
Oh no, he just stood there. He can't quite reach, and
Okay.
he's doing his job.
Going to remove that
Where's the-
last template, by the way.
Yep,
It's a new
Yep,
thing.
it's done its thing.
I mean,
Now
it
it
makes
is the
back.
Blessed Warrior.
Blessed Warrior.
I believe that's who's hugging you.
That's the one that's currently
Oh.
on you. He's going to move back 40 feet
With me.
with you, all the way up here.
Yeah, and you're gonna spend the next 40 feet just whacking at his head.
It's moving me back here.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Double grapple. I love it.
40 feet of movement.
Okay, so hold on. Let's see if that's 40 feet. Where's there's a 40-foot slider over
Yeah.
here. No,
60.
you know what? Are you someone who goes?
Yeah,
Are
this
you
is
someone going? You know, this is 4 feet.
Look, depth perception is not
This is
my.
4 feet. Yeah, no, this is 18 feet.
meaning Vedic, the cloudy-eyed
I'm
kobold.
only capable
Oh,
of
it's going.
recognizing
Okay,
5
look,
feet.
it's making it that far.
And it is not affected by the sandy terrain. So
It's
it is,
definitely making it that far. So,
as it hisses back, its head shaking back and forth as it continues striking into you. He releases some sort of echoing, clicking cry, and several of them, all those that are around you, begin to repeat it, seemingly crying out in some sort of sectoid language. Yeah. You know,
boy, those. Ooh, nice job. There we go.
that's his bonus action.
I'ma eat you. Would be the rough translation.
All right, 40 feet. That's pretty. Well, I guess it's real deceptive. You know, around 40 feet. That's
And
I mean, a
now,
bone devil can fly
since you
that
no
far.
longer have your full hit points back, he's going to activate Slay
Shit, they
Foe.
have melee, or they have
oh
range.
fuck.
Oh, I'm so dumb.
Too late, sorry.
Yeah.
He's kind of looking around. This is cool, says the bird devil.
Oh, I'm not used to any of my buddies having range. Suck. Okay, sorry.
You are grappled.
I am doubly.
You are currently at advantage because of his ability. He is a blessed warrior, so his abilities are a little different. So advantage, natural 20.
Shit.
So that is
And I
going to
already
be.
used that.
Yep,
I
and
already
that's
used
going to
it.
be with the glaive with 1d10, making it a 2d10. And then he
You
does
can
additional
do potions,
3d8
right?
Yep.
because of slay foe.
I gave him
Because
couple
you
of
just
potions.
opened up his chest.
Yes.
I gave him 2 greater healing.
That's fair. I pulled out the
He
stops.
let me.
He's pulling out the stops.
I have 1 greater healing and 2 standard healing. Basically, it's band-aids.
Reroll ones and twos.
You open the top and dump it.
Oh, okay. Cool, because I'm like, those
See, he's
do
got
not lay
brutal,
flat.
brutal. He's got a brute attack too. He rerolls 1s and 2s.
20,
Yeah.
24,
You just,
Got it.
28 points
it's nice
of
sound too.
slashing damage.
Half to 14.
Half to 14 as he takes his halberd, sticks it in between your shells, and begins to pry with both of his arms as his claws push the other way, as almost as he's trying to open you up, like very much like some sort of animal opening up a turtle.
I gotcha.
And now for his other 3 attacks. Yep.
This is a very tough nut. Good nut. Good luck, dude.
I know I'm supposed to
Natural 18,
imagine
so
a
that probably
turtle
hits.
predator, but he said some sort of animal
Reroll it.
opening a turtle.
Oh, reroll it.
Reroll it.
Do you have a sight?
I have a react.
Because he
No.
backed
I probably don't have sight.
Yeah, that's why he backed the fuck up. As soon as
You
his
do not.
brain hurt,
Oh,
he's
there you
like,
go. You can do
I'm
laser,
gonna back
laser to
up.
see if it's got it.
All right.
Nope, there's a wall
I
directly
got
below.
range, but not
and then
line of
another
sight.
natural 18 missed the line.
It's gonna hit.
Yep. So
So-
you take.
I know I'm supposed to be imagining a turtle's natural predator opening a turtle, but you just said some animal, so I'm picturing like a tiny baby bunny just like.
Why?
It is
Now
not
this thing's fucking
successful.
me up. Is what it's doing.
I mean,
It's
I understand,
12
but that's
points
the
of
reality of the
bludgeoning damage.
situation.
Half to 6.
Half to 6, and now for a stinger.
Oh no.
Natural 18.
It's gonna hit.
At least it's not. It's not a critical. So let's see. 26. You're gonna take 2s.
Just the poison damage is gonna fuck me
Yeah.
up.
You're gonna take 6 points of piercing damage. So 3. Are you resistant to poison damage?
Shit. I didn't look that up.
Look
Sorry.
it up, dude. This might save your ass.
Yeah. Because we had 18 last time.
19 is what we
19,
had
okay.
last time.
Headphone users. Sorry.
Reroll ones and twos. Ah. 10. I'm about to look.
Advantage on saving throws against poison. Resistance against poison damage.
Okay, so 19. So going to add what's half?
Half of 19
half of 19.
is going to be 8 points.
9 points.
Well, 9 points. 9 points. 9
No,
points.
it's round down, guys.
9 points.
Still 9 points. 9 plus 2 is 18, and that's a 19.
9 plus 9 is 18, plus 1 is 19.
No,
9
right,
points.
right, right.
Yeah. So
But you do take half of this damage right off the bat, so that's going to be
it's going to save
24
this.
points of poison damage, halved to 12.
Okay, and I get advantage on the saving throws.
Correct, but this is not to have the damage.
Okay.
So make a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Be 18 plus
You succeed.
26.
You're fine. You feel the poison try to burn into you, try to take root, and you can feel your muscles tightening up, but the belt pulses through you, and you're just like, bring it on! As blood's flying off of you as he takes the hammer
about time I
out
found
and
a
goes in
worthy foe.
for another strike. But that's the end of his turn.
It's about time I found a worthy foe. Okay, that's going to save my ass because that poison damage.
Minus a d6 for hit, right? What is the d6 effect?
It's minus d6 to hit or saving throws.
Might not hit you.
-1, so the first one is just fine.
It was an 18 plus whatever you had the first.
Well, that
second
was a
one.
natural 20, so
Right.
natural
same
20 is a natural 20. Regain 4 hit points, because it was halved.
Okay.
Because the claw did not do it.
Probably pretty dexterous.
-1 for the other claw, and then it's fine. And -2 with a natural 18, that's fine. So everything else hit.
Okay, cool.
Sorry about
That
that.
helped me significantly.
But it needs to make an intelligence saving throw
Yep.
with advantage because of magic resistance, minus a d6.
No, it's still neutralized until the start of my turn. Because of the Shadowfell Shard.
Ah,
Oh, you're right. You're right. So that's what you're referring to. So straight up.
Yep.
Natural 18 -1. So 16?
Does not.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Alright. Because he has a -1 and a -1 to an natural 18. This is going to be interesting.
I'm still fucked up, but I'm not nearly as fucked up as I was.
And now for the shaman.
Like, sorry for the 15 points of damage, but I may be saving
No,
your life
yeah,
because
yeah.
of it.
I have no clue where it came from. I just know that
Oh,
my
you know that the thing that psychically struck you was me. Don't lie.
Let's try this.
It's not the first time I've done it
No.
to you.
All right, fair enough. Casualty.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
it's.
This is the first time it's hit you and you didn't have to, like, resist anything, though. Like, this is
Oh,
the first
jeez.
time I've only very gently slapped you
That'll do.
psychically.
You can do it. You can put it on there, it's fine.
It's
Because with the
tail.
T-Rex
Yeah,
fight,
tail.
you had to, like, roll against it every
Sit on the
time.
tail, it's fine.
Because you were, like, right in the middle
Okay,
of the
there
fight.
you go. Yeah,
Will
that's
do.
fine. Because the shaman was up there. Alright.
Oh, the shaman's way up there, huh?
Yeah.
This whole part is covered, though.
Top of it, yeah.
So he's on top of the cover.
He's going to
We can't see him.
cast... Let me double check something. I'm a
Dude,
bird.
what the hell did that mini come from? Look at that thing.
It's one of the demons, I think.
The crab people.
Which one?
He's
This
gonna.
Oh.
Yeah,
Crab people.
yeah, that guy right there.
As long as he's having a bad day, he can be wherever he wants.
Oh, sorry, I misspelled it. There we go. Okay. I need a 20-foot radius, please.
20 foot? Is
Radius?
Yes, that. As he goes over the edge, you see a smaller, more delicate version of a scorpion folk, not wearing any armor over his torso, but wrapped in various different cloth that looks a little too...
Does he look magey for a scorpion guy?
He definitely does,
This
Okay.
one right here. Right?
but he's wearing what looks to be skinned creatures, humanoid creatures that have been wrapped around his torso, hands, and what looks to be spikes that have pierced into his hand and part of his arm that connect it to a harsh metal staff that has several skulls still attached to it and dripping. As he comes over with the lip, missing the other hand, he begins to enchant and sees the Bone Devil.
Wait, so you can see over that ridge?
Yes,
yeah.
you
No, it's a
can.
ridge.
It's a ridge.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
As he begins to scream and specifically look at the Bone Devil,
Yep. You can
insects
see it.
begin to pour out of his mouth.
Counter spell?
Line of sight.
Yeah,
Right
do you have
there.
that sight?
Ding. You can line of sight that sucker.
She does, you bet.
Oh yeah, you do. What level?
Third?
Roll a d20.
I have a new target.
What's your
New
charisma
target
modifier?
acquired.
Plus my charisma modifier?
Someone.
Yep.
X sounds like he's in trouble.
Plus 5,
Target.
so 21?
As the insects begin to pour out of his maw, all the insects kind of just first initially a torrent of insects begin to turn and toil and begin to move course and start to roil this entire area. Some of the insects kind of just pop
Bitch, I know how to cast
as
insects.
as more bugs.
Hooray,
As
counter
it
spell.
begins to twitch and move and begins to get order. And he's gonna
I'm not saying I'm the most useful person here, but
take him off the board as he disappears behind the ridge. Yep. So take him off the board.
Target tracker updated.
Yep. You stopped a nasty spell.
Thank you.
not saying I'm the most useful person here, but you guys might need to step up so that way
Is
that's
there a
not.
number 5 on the board?
There is. He's frozen.
Yeah. I'm only
He's
doing
stuck.
the one-on-one.
Oh, he's still frozen?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it.
Very, very slowly.
Yes.
Somebody please kill him.
That's going to be the Bone
Barb
Devil's
the
problem.
Devil.
Which barb devil?
Shoot.
1, 2, or 3?
4.
4? Which one was the first one that came out? Because I thought you said 4.
You, the Bone Devil and the Barb Devils have it around.
Right.
You got 4 is right next to you.
Alright, how about Barb Devil 1?
4 is the first one on the board.
3. Let's do 3.
Okay, 3
I
comes out.
messed up.
3 is on the board. We're still on round 1, by the way.
I know. There's a lot of things.
A lot of shit's going on. All this attacking was all held action.
Yeah. Why do you think the people out in the back are like, yeah, these no.
He's gonna go
Oh,
right
they'd all be
there.
dead by now.
Yeah,
They'd all be dead.
Not actually knocked me
Captured.
over. He landed
even worse.
beside me.
Remember, it's a breeding season for them.
He's standing up. There's a rock that's in the space that it knocked over the circle thing and I knocked him over. I'm not willing to fight with it, but he's standing right next to me. Is that okay? Or do I have to fight with the mini?
I'm sure it's fine.
It's a tight space.
I don't know what happened, but you look broken.
It's
She was trying to move the MIDI and it just wasn't
like
cooperating,
the
so she
little,
bent
I do fine except for when they have the
You
thing
can take
around the
the
base.
top off if that helps.
I'll fix it after, but
Okay.
like I just okay. So he's just gonna hurl fire twice against this motherfucker.
Because he came out of the portal, right?
Yeah, he came out of the portal. He moved.
Half his movement.
Yeah, which was 10. It was 10 or 15. Right? He just popped out, and he has 15.
Yeah.
So,
Did you
but
get the
he
pointer?
no, he stood right next to me. He's like 10 feet away from the one in front of Vedic, and
Okay.
so I'm just gonna have him like bop bop with fire. And
Okay. Going to pop up to number 6.
is that number 6, guys?
Good question.
It's under the rock.
We have a 3, 4. Where's number under the rock?
Under the rock.
Under this guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
put the rock up.
Number 6.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a 20 to hit.
Yes. It hits.
And a 23 to hit.
Yes.
No, 22.
Right.
I mean, yes, but I need to do the math right.
Okay.
So those both hit. If the target is a flammable object, if
If it's not being
worn or carried, catches fire, blah blah. Okay, so 3d6.
There's a lot of stone and sand here.
Yep.
And it's actually around you, sandstone.
Okay, 3d6 for the first one. That is 7
Okay.
fire damage, if that was not obvious. And then that is 14 for the second one. Ego pew
Half
pew.
of 7 is going to be 3. Half of 14 is going to be 7. It's going to be 40.
So, you said this comes up. Okay, that's gonna be much easier.
As this thing takes fire damage, it whirls its head around and starts to see the fiendish entities in front of him and have some sort of like having an insectoid's face turn and roil to rage and fury is a little hard to describe. But seems to be particularly pissed off that these things are in front of him.
Right, he's like, these devils.
Devils.
I suspect that the scorpion buddies are willing to insult them by calling them demons.
You don't know insectoids, so maybe.
No, but I just.
Yeah.
I'm 1,000% certain racial slurs are being flung.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
The devils are going back and forth.
And I'm blocking out the infernal, like, guys, you're really loud right now, and they're still just.
The bum devil's kind of just looking back and forth, being a good technician.
Yes.
Warrior number 6. Vedic.
Dude who's pew-pewing you in the face.
Nah, it's going after the devils.
Oh, okay. He gonna slash past you. You're welcome.
What is its reach?
Okay, so it's number 4 that's closest to him.
You know what? It's going to throw a spike chain towards you, Vedic. Natural 1. No, that's a 7, so better for him. That's going to be 7 plus 6, that's going to be 13.
Still going. I'm still matrix sliding through.
As it takes out on the backside of on the scorpion back that he has, some barbed metal that makes it almost like a curtain of chain. And he looks like he's almost trying to throw underneath to grab you, but is not having any effect. But it is on the floor underneath him now. And now he's going to use a stinger to go over and strike the barbed devil.
The closest one.
The closest one.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
No.
For
Yes.
a barbed devil?
I'm sorry. Yes, it does.
Okay.
I was gonna say 16 has a nasty bird
It
devil.
takes 4 points of piercing damage,
It takes 2 points.
and I believe it's immune to poison. Or-
Yes.
Then nothing happens.
So he goes, me.
2 little fires on the tops of the fingers.
I know I would.
It is going to retreat out of the cave. So, Vedic, you can make an attack of opportunity.
Woohoo! I will totally attempt to smack this thing with my feeble. No, I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, we're going to take him out and move him out of the cave to about here. That seems about 40 feet-ish.
Right up there.
A little farther.
He can go to the end of this if he wants.
He's backing up because,
It's a little tight.
yeah,
A lot of people are coming out.
they're going to put the cap around.
The what?
Excuse me.
Capper.
Topo cave.
Hey, top.
Cap.
And that's his turn. Bark Devil number 1.
Number 1
But did I really go with the last of the initiative?
is going
Not
to
last.
pop out. And he's going to 5, 10, 15, which puts him under this thingy. so many lids. And then he's gonna pew that guy. Because he can reach.
Okay.
Because he's got 150 foot range, which is stupid.
Okay, go ahead.
Wow.
Now, I recognize he's pewing at magical resistance guy, but still. That is a... What's 14 plus 5? 19.
Oh.
19 hits.
Okay. First one hits. And 10.
Oh.
It still hits but does no damage, and neither does the first, as he is immune to fire. Now seeing the magical flames that are raking across his body that are not infernal, but some sort of writing across his chest and arms that seem to be jetting out with fire.
Okay, so if the first one didn't hit, not to be contradictory, but he probably would have turned and shot at this other one. Like, if it hit, did nothing. Like...
Okay. This one did jump out of the sand just now.
Okay, then never mind.
Yeah. I just placed it there preemptively
Gotcha.
because, yeah, these things jump out of the sand. So, as it fires, it waits patiently as another one of these warriors jump out of the sand and try to wreck its day. Let's see how it does. It's not going to do Stinger, but it's going to do... it's going to do a... Actually, it's going to do Spiked Chain. Try to immobilize it.
Cool. Let's do that.
With
Why have,
advantage. What's up?
line sight from it?
Okay.
So
This
it
one's up.
has advantage. It's
7?
not the one that took damage underneath the sand.
No.
Okay.
This is a fresh one. This one did
7?
not get hit.
7
Yeah,
is new.
7.
7 is new.
I actually don't have line sights.
You don't? Nope.
Well, you don't need it because you got a 12?
Nope.
Okay. So the chain spike gets a little caught on the back part of the rod and you... As this claw
Big
comes
chain
up.
weapons in a cave. Probably
Yeah.
I
not a
really
great
wish I
thing.
had lighters right now so that way I could demonstrate the little flick of fire over the fingers. Because that's what's happening.
It's going to use a long sword on
Okay.
it because these things don't actually have functional scorpion claws.
Okay. Barb Devil's gonna like clack his claws at him.
Come on, please.
Some racial insensitivity.
Ugh. 12.
Nope.
Okay. After getting stuck with the chain, trying to pull it out, and then leaving it behind, it's going to scurry up the wall.
Does it leave my range?
It does for the Barb Devil.
I would like to attack it.
Okay.
Let's do it with my
As it goes up, over, and right here.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that since these things clearly hate each other, and Scorpion Boys have claws that don't work, Barb Devil is going to use his claws that do work as a fuck you.
Yeah, okay.
So. And I just get the one attack, right? Like, it's not a full attack round.
It's an opportunity attack, so just...
Okay. I never get to do these. Like, I'm never in combat, so I'm like, that's a 25.
Barely.
That's shocking. So that's gonna be... that's a
right.
6!
I'm sorry, I'm
so that's
raging
9
also.
piercing damage. That is maximum damage with his claw, so that
So
was
9.
legitimately just like,
Fuck
this is
you.
how these are supposed to work. And...
Of these? As he takes and rakes the back part of his lower abdomen and back tail, a little bit of insect blood, green, starts to spill in the back. I don't know, actually. Anyway. Barb Devil number 1.
Nope, already came out. You're looking for 2.
You're right, I'm sorry. I forgot. I backed up a bit. Sparks, it is your turn.
Ah, finally.
Hi, welcome.
Barb Devil 2 is on deck.
He's been in there like this for the last...
Right, he's just
5.5
like, this
seconds.
thing is so cool.
It is literally
It's like zooming in, everybody. Wow, look.
And it's
Wow.
not a traditional sword.
Wow.
It is literally 2 things of
Look, I can... Look,
Polish.
wow.
There we go.
It is 2 things of polished glass on cogs that go back and forth.
Oh, that-
So, like, There's an episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine where they're like dicking around with all the gear that they have
With
in
the
the
40.
thing, and one of
And
them
measure.
grabs binoculars that measure distance, and he's like, "Tell me how far I am." And they're like standing 3 feet apart, and he's like, "Too close to measure." Oh my god, they work! And like, that's what Sparks is doing. You're 4 feet away.
I'm up there.
You run past warrior number 7.
Yeah, I'm within range of number 7. Yeah, I've got to run
So
past
he's
the
going to do an
wall.
opportunity attack as he takes the longsword.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because he's so effective with this longsword.
You can try.
Actually, yes, you can. 18 plus 6. So that's going to be a 24. Without your shield because you have your rifle out.
That's right. I do have a rifle out because I can actually use, that's a 2-handed weapon.
Yep.
So that will hit.
All right.
I'm not going to stop, so.
No. Oh, sorry, D10, not D6.
I haven't
So
been able to
13
engage
points of
my-
slashing damage as he goes across your back abdomen.
Ow.
Yep. And you
All right.
go by, no problem.
So. I'm going to target. Can I see his. It says I can shoot shields. Can I shoot his saber?
With a higher +5 AC.
Okay.
Because it is a two-handed weapon that is currently being whipped around.
Okay.
And it's not exactly like a shield thing.
Would it be easier for me to hit his sword or his stinger?
His stinger, but that's him. So that's shooting him.
I don't think I'd be able to disable the stinger then.
No.
Okay. Sword it is.
Wow.
Glaive.
And hit that.
The glaive.
I'll shoot the glaive.
Two-handed glaive. Wow.
That's
see if
why
I
it's
can-
been hurting so bad.
I have a wedge shot loaded, and I'm going
Okay.
to shoot the glaive, specifically attempting to disarm.
Are you hooked or unhooked?
Doesn't matter because I am 18 plus strength.
18 plus strength, but it's still half range.
I have my scope already flipped from before we left the portal.
It's per turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because you have to redial it because when people get closer and farther away.
I've just been calmly walking up, just.
Okay, yeah. No problem.
Motherfucker!
This is learning new equipment. So you use your bonus action to adjust your sights
Jack the sights.
so that you flip it. You have enough strength so that you're not disadvantaged for not being hooked. Fire away. Yeah, it's about 100 times that sound thing.
Yeah, just. I'm not trying to rep our headphone
It
users.
is deafening.
That'd be a really good time for a natural 20.
D20 plus your dexterity plus your proficiency.
That's gonna be good. D20 plus dex plus proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
And it's out of a +2 barrel. That is going to be a 28.
Really?
Not 28. I did the math wrong. 24.
24? Just hits. With a +5 AC, yeah. Because
Yep.
you're hitting a specific target.
Yes, very specific.
Yeah.
It'll be 24 to hit.
24 to hit. And it's a wedge shot. Go ahead and roll a D2. A 2, you destroy. A
Odds.
D1, you damage it heavily.
Odds, damage, evens, destroy.
Mm-hmm.
Evens. That's a 2.
Alright. So, Sparks, as this thing pulls up for another strike, you're hearing a deafening and a flash of sparking metal as his spear shatters in 1,000 pieces and goes, only the front part of it disappears into the distance. As he goes down to strike for you, he strikes back, he takes the recoil and looks at the now destroyed weapon and goes onto his back and pulls 2 massive long swords.
I then reach in
And
across my
takes one of
pouch.
them. No, Muzaki! Oh, sorry.
And I pull out a blue, really dark, deep blue bullet that shimmers and drips with cold.
Okay.
Load it in with my
Wow, this is fucking cool.
Next time I'm going to ask what is on your bandolier, because that's going to be important.
Right. I have my 3 main ones, the big
Okay.
ones, and I have 2 more wet shot.
Okay.
I planned this out before I did all
Yeah,
this.
because going into the bag of holding and pulling it out is going to take some
Yeah.
time.
Which I'm going to.
That's like me going into my.
There will be a
Portable
whole reload
holes.
phase where I will reach in, grab a whole bunch, and stuff my bandolier.
Yep.
Actually, it's worse. My portable hole's even worse because they.
I'm just making sure.
All right, so I'm going to be using my freezing glacier round, the only one I can buy.
Okay.
No, you're pumping some cash into this.
This
How
is
much is this again?
800 gold.
One shot.
So
800 gold.
810 gold because that last shot was 10 gold pieces.
That's right. That was a 10 gold round that I shot. But it was well worth it because I destroyed his weapon.
Yes, you did.
And unfortunately, he pulled up 2 others.
Which had been worse.
Debatable.
Debatable.
Because
The other weapon was probably a little more powerful. Who knows?
We'll find out.
well, I'm pretty sure that hits because that is a 26.
Yes, it does hit. And it has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, he has to make a con save, DC 15, or he is paralyzed.
And it is a magical.
Oh my god!
It is a magical round.
It is a magical round out of a
First
magical
one he
barrel.
rolled a 14. And the second one he rolled a 10, so he's going to take the 14. And for Constitution,
Yep,
so 22.
makes it. But he still takes the frost damage,
Yes, he does.
which I'm fairly certain he's not immune to.
No.
If he's a desert creature, no.
In fact, he might be weak to it, but we'll see. 2d12. So that's 2d12 plus 3d6.
Yep, 2d12 plus 2d6. Plus either a 3 or 2. It's your choice.
That was crap. I want a refund on that round. That was crap.
It's a die. These are experimental rounds for a reason.
Yeah,
You know, the quality.
that round itself, the frost damage,
Uh-huh.
5.
Oh.
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 That's not terrible. So it's going to be 13 points of piercing and 5 points of frost.
Oh.
Oh, wait. More. 5 more piercing, so that'd be 19 points piercing.
Okay, one more time.
19 points of is it the plus?
It's either plus 3 or plus 2. They do
Right.
not stack.
Right. Oh, okay. So then it's just plus 3.
Okay.
So that'd be 7 points. There's
What is
17,
the damage again?
17 points of piercing,
Okay.
5 points of frost. That was good. 800 gold.
Hey, this is the thing about them, you know? It could have been devastating as the prospect. So that is your
It was a
second
glancing
shot.
blow. It was a glancing blow.
Ooh, never mind. That is all you are able to do. Because you shot, used an attack action to reload, and then shot again.
Yep.
So unless you action surge, you're done.
I am going to action surge,
Okay.
and I'm going to
Using your
use
first action.
the last 2 wet shots that I have.
Whoa.
The thing is about threes. You shot for the second time, use the first of your attack action to
And I use
reload.
my
Second
bonus
one?
action to trigger the action surge.
You used a bonus action to trigger your sights.
I did.
This is why it's important.
Shoot. Well, in that case, I'm not going to reload. I'm just going to. I'm assuming it's on a.
You
What?
can have a
Yeah, it's a whole strap.
I'll just let it go, and I'm just going to. I can't really do much there.
5, 4.
Yeah, I'm not going to actually search. I'm just going to hold it.
Okay. Yeah, this is learning new equipment. It happens.
Yep.
Barb Devil number 2, followed by Bone Devil. Like any good thing. The last.
800 gold.
He comes through the
Jeez,
portal.
the people are just
Two.
pouring out of this portal. Even though they are suffering from exhaustion.
Yeah, well, you know, it happens.
Yeah, it does.
Little number thingies are terrible.
Oh!
That's why. Just everything. Everything has too many things. Alright, so he's there. He's gonna take 2 shots at the one in stasis.
Okay.
Oh, so it's going out of stasis after this.
Yes. And will be immediately confronted by a bone devil.
Yeah.
Well,
Right now,
going
everything
to
is
attack it either
super
way.
fast forward right now. He's like, yeah. He doesn't know what's going on.
So, Barb Devil, we're going to. That's not gonna hit. That's an 8.
Goes a little wide. He's like, he's kind of holding the flame. He's like, ah.
Does he get advantage to each shot? Or no? On stasis?
What does he get in stasis?
Is it advantage on shots? Or on attacks?
Yeah, you get advantage until he takes damage.
Okay, so roll again?
Roll again, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a 20.
Natural 20?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. He's like, ah. Yeah. Right in the underbelly, right where the humanoid and insectoid part meets.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that first and then we'll roll the second one. That missed the box, but okay, so that's 7 and what's 11? 18 fire damage.
Halved, because they are resistance. 18 to 9.
Okay, and then his second attack, same buddy,
And this is warrior number
2.
2?
The one who just came out.
No, the insectoid
Oh.
that you're attacking.
The one that's in stasis. Brian, what's the number on the one in stasis?
5.
Thank you. Alright,
Yes.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it was
I
almost cool.
didn't pay
Number
attention.
5.
so that was the natural 20 hit?
Yeah. This 7 does not hit.
No. And now for the bone devil.
Right. So he's.
He is no longer frozen as he gets here and starts to fall down.
So the bone devil's gonna go up 5 feet, so that way he's like staring him right in the face.
Waiting for his opportune moment to look the most
Can
badass.
you hand me your piece of riser right there?
I mean, he's gonna land again. It's fine.
Oh,
we don't
okay,
need
still
to.
land again. Okay.
Yeah. We're not gonna fuck about. Actually, his reach is 10 feet. Never mind.
Yeah,
he's
he
gonna
has
stand in the ground.
long
Stand right
arms.
there. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Man,
Bone
that,
Devil's
a
a
Bone Devil's got 10-foot reach?
On
Yeah.
all of its attacks.
Fuck.
So
It is. Its joints are so elongated in an angle that when it strikes out, it's almost like a
It's
praying
like it
mantis.
goes. Wow, yeah.
Yeah, it is very much like an alien.
So first claw 23,
Yes.
second claw modified 20,
Yes.
sting is 23.
Yes.
Cool. All right, so we'll start with the 2 claws, which is 16 slashing damage,
Ouchie.
and then we need 2d plus 4 for the sting. That's 12 piercing damage plus 5d6 poison. Can you hand me a d6?
You did both claws already?
Yeah, that was both of them.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
And
poison.
surprisingly, they have no resistances to poison.
Fantastic. So that's 11, 13, 17 here. And I need it to make a constitution saving throw.
17 poison damage.
Yes.
Ouchie. It was brand new. And Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Natural 19.
Passes.
Yeah. I'm assuming this is not a poison type that is half damage. It's like other things.
That is poison. I don't understand your question.
May I see the
Yep.
stats real quick? Just double checking something. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Stinger, poison damage. Okay, nope, that's it. Just double checking.
Sure.
And this is warrior number 5. It's still up, but it is hurt.
The Bone Devil says something horribly offensive about the Scorpion's mother.
And on the scorpion's end turn.
And does so telepathically.
Yes.
Okay.
After a moment and listening to all the telepathic screen. He begins to communicate on you after knocking on your door.
Who does?
The Bone Devil.
Oh yeah, he's fine.
It seems that he has demon worshippers.
Kill them faster? What do you want?
Yes.
Go for it.
Vedek, it's your turn.
Okay. Danik is gonna make the run. This isn't an incredibly impressive run.
It's more like,
Hey, running out. Okay, so the thing that's holding up Ek,
okay,
make a con save.
okay.
Oh, really? It's probably got a good con though. Because whatever's got me.
Natural 18. Do I need to roll again?
Roll again.
Okay.
Oh, come on, baby.
Natural 3.
Fantastic.
Yes!
So it
Come
goes.
on, hold on, wait. Gotta see what it adds up to.
That's gonna be.
It's probably
11.
still
I'm a DC 17.
Oh. Okay, it doesn't have a 14.
Yeah. So vanish.
No, I'm just gonna temporally do my temporal occlusion on it. Like,
Oh shit! You put it into the time
put
paradox.
it. Let's do the time.
Paradox.
Hold on, wait a
He
second.
just
Can you do that again, please?
No, not gonna do
Yes,
it.
you are. Yes, you are.
Just flip to the left. Let's do the right.
You are no longer grappled as he suddenly shatters in 1,000 time paradoxes.
Double grapple gone.
Double grapple
Fuck yeah.
gone.
All right, so boom.
Take him off the board. How long is he gone?
He's actually stuck there until he takes damage.
Oh, okay. So it's more like it's like a pane of glass that shatters.
Yeah.
And then he's kind of just there.
So the grapples are gone anyway.
No, you are still grappled.
I'm still grappled.
Sorry, when you have.
I see. I want to free him, so I will banish him if I have to.
Well, okay, the ability to use, he's still there, right?
Let's banish him. I like that idea. Let's banish him.
Okay,
It's the same save.
using the same rolls.
All right. Boom. He just disappears from reality.
In whatever plane of existence you so desire.
All right. So Ed
That's
drifts
not
down.
how
Goes,
that works.
there's a spellcaster. Get him.
Point him.
I assume actually that you can
reload.
see him better than I can at this point.
Actually, yeah.
You do not. With your point of view, you do not.
As I'm just reloading.
Okay.
Where? Somewhere over there. Actually.
I
It is your turn.
said point him.
Okay.
Up somewhere over or on the bridge,
All
you
right.
don't see him.
So off in this general direction.
If you can, stay where I can see you.
Nikos Yonde.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just gonna jump.
What the fuck are my spells?
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Time to engage my next ability.
Oh, and a minus d6 on saving throws, but yeah.
Rip.
Amazing how much of a give a shit I give.
He can make the saving, or no, that's at the end of the turn. Never mind.
It's only been 6 seconds so
Yeah.
far. Actually, 12 seconds.
Well, we're
It is
going
your turn.
into.
Excellent. Ha 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 ha. Perfect timing. I'm out. He's that direction somewhere. Fine. I'm still raging.
Yes.
I run. Where is the 40-foot marker? Okay. I'm going to take 30 feet.
Half movement because you're on shifting sands, unless you're hitting stone.
Okay.
You can go up and around.
Just go smack the other
I
one.
can, I can try up here, but actually up here is not any further.
No different, yeah.
Even the high ground if you go over there.
I have high ground, but
Wait, don't you have the sand shoes?
no.
Damn.
I'm wearing the boots of Elven kind.
Yeah, never mind. That's not going to help you.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Statues.
yeah. All right.
Sand is super
All right.
quiet
So I'm moving half movement no matter which way I go. So I might as well go over this way. So that's 60 foot to here. Just give me a 30-foot marker if you don't mind. So yeah, 60 foot to here. I'm raging. I'm right here.
Mm-hmm.
I am taking an attack swing on this particular number 6.
Okay.
And I literally belly flop on the sand to create a blow of sand up in the air to blind him as I come through, and I'm sweeping the legs.
Very much like a penguin on ice, just.
But I'm not done. Just a moment.
You're not going reckless.
20.
Correct?
No, don't have to go reckless.
Nope.
24 to hit.
Hits.
Do we have any idea
2d6
what the other one
plus
is? Or is the answer
12
just generally?
plus
No idea.
Somewhere over there.
Cool.
2d6 lightning. Oh, wait a minute. This is a new creature, don't I? I get sluggers, don't I?
If no one's next to you.
Yep.
Alright, you get Slugger, yeah.
Okay, so here's the 2d6 damage. Alright, so it's 10 plus 12, so it's 22 slashing.
And this is to warrior number what?
Number 5? Is it? No,
Six.
number 6.
Okay. And you said what?
Number 6, so it's 10, 22 points of slashing.
Woo!
8 points of...
Light.
8 points of lightning. And
Okay.
because I did the blinding slugger strike,
Oh, jeez. It's not over.
11 points of more of slashing.
Oh, it is on death's door. As you go down and you carve through 2 of its lower legs and part of its underbelly as intestines of insectoids' organs begin to spill out as soon as you crack its hide. It is currently cursing, and trying to move away from you as best as possible as you chop part of its body off. It is still up.
30 feet. I still have one more strike,
Yep.
but I'm going to keep moving.
Do you have any more movement left?
Yes, I only moved 30. So that's
On
60,
difficult
that's
terrain?
60 feet. I still have... I'm doing my bonus action.
Thank you. You have to dissect it, man.
Sorry.
Otherwise, I'm gonna go. Stop.
I have my bonus action, so I've used... I'm sorry, 20 feet, and then my bonus action I'm moving through. I'm attacking, and... which I did. I'm moving on for
Okay.
another...
5 feet of movement.
Is it 5 feet or 10 feet?
10 feet, because
10
you're
feet.
moving on.
About 10 more feet of movement to get me 40 feet. Now, that gets me my full, normally 80 foot of movement. It would be 40 foot in the rough terrain.
You
Moving
still
forward.
have one more attack, by the way.
Oh, I can make the 2 attacks on the way through?
Yeah.
Oh, well then I'm going to do that and then move on.
Yeah.
So second attack on the way
Just
out.
no slugger strike.
Second attack out, yeah, that's true. So sliding down through the blinding sand.
Yep.
Swipe the legs, slamming as I swipe the legs,
Cleaver.
rotate around, boom. I want to just completely cleave its clavicle, or it's
Well,
not its
the
clavicle, it's
humanoid part, yeah.
the humanoid part. I want to go right through its sternum,
Okay. Yeah.
right down through the sternum. I'm not hitting the chin or anything. I'm just going to boom straight down the sternum. That would be 25 to hit.
Hits. Roll your damage.
Okay, everything but sluggers.
It is dead.
So that is 19 points of slashing and 11 points of... No, wait. Sorry. It all counts together, doesn't it?
Yes.
All right, so I might as well 6, 7, 12, 12, 18 plus 12. So 18, 28, 30 points of slashing.
Name its end with 4 hit points left.
Cool. All right. So literally, as it's standing there, collapses down onto where its torso is literally to the sand. It's like it's blinding through. It literally is blind, and I cut right through one of the arms, straight through the sternum.
It explodes open with the lightning.
And I continue just running
As
off.
visceral and blood, along with all the intestinal organs from the inner parts of the humanoid body, explode outward as the lightning sear it from the inside out.
And I just continue running by. I didn't even care if it was alive or dead.
Taking note only after a near. Actually, no, you just continue.
And I hear "Thwonk" as its head and its body leans forward and slumps to the ground. But that's it.
Well done, Nick.
I was
Nicholas.
not. I didn't care if it was alive or dead. I was moving through anyway.
I need an int saving throw from number 5.
Number 5. Yes, the guy that's having a good time.
Well, if my shot didn't do much to it,
2,
vanishing did.
which makes it a 1.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
it
see?
super fails. And And it's going to take 3d6 psychic damage.
Oh, poor guy.
And I'm gonna roll really high, so that's 14 psychic damage.
His brain his face just kind of goes, his blood literally shoots out of his flat ears as his nostrils begins to overtake itself as he vomits a good portion of blood. He's hurt, really hurt, but not quite there yet.
Okay. What's the rule with casting spells the same? Like if casting multiple spells?
If you cast a bonus action spell, it has to be a cantrip if you cast a leveled spell on your action, or vice versa.
Okay, so I can cast a bonus action
Yes.
spell at this point because I just cast a cantrip.
Oh, that was a cantrip.
Yeah, that was Mind Sliver.
Oh shit. Yeah.
It's just a cantrip, mind sliver. It's like, jeez.
Yeah. If that was a cantrip action, you can use a bonus action leveled spell.
Like, I'm regretting having not done a full spell, but... Oh, and it subtracts 1d4 for the next saving throw it makes.
Oh, yeah. 1d6 and 1d4. Lovely.
No, he doesn't have the 1d6. 5 doesn't
Never
have
mind.
the 1d6.
Yeah, I'm just,
Okay.
I'm picking on that guy. He was the one through the litter.
Okay, so... Who's within range of me? He is, but he's got a ways to get to anything he is, but he's powerful enough. Screw it, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. In that case, it is Barb Devil number 4's turn.
Number 4 is where the fuck? There he is. Okay. So he's going to 5, 10, 15, which puts him there-ish. There's kind of rock in the way and shit. But he's thereabouts between. He's like 10 feet away from Mac. And
Okay.
he's looking for the mage one.
Still does not have line of sight.
Okay. Can he hold waiting for
He
it?
can hold an action, which would be 2 of his fireballs if he showed desire.
That one.
And at the end of his turn, it's going to be the Blessed Warrior. He's in another realm. And then he's... yeah. And now it's going to be the Shaman's turn, which he's going to pop his head out, get immediately hit.
Okay, so any of my dudes who have stuff, they're gonna hold their turn until I come back from having to pee.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Because they're all through the initiative.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's fine. I just...
I haven't been able to do anything with my creatures, with my fake creatures, because I've been too far away. Because I'm not even 60 feet to them, so I can't even command them to go attack shit.
I need Vedic here.
All right, I'll go grab him.
Yeah.
We'll go grab Vedic. I'll be right back.
Can you believe it's only been one round?
I grabbed him.
I'm up.
I need my shaman. I need my shaman. My shaman. My shaman.
It's only been one round.
As he's being shot.
Dookie!
Oh shit, sorry.
Turn around, load the next round.
I need a 30-foot range.
Because that staff looks awfully shiny.
A 30-foot circle or
No, just line. Just line.
30-foot line. Here's the 30 line.
Thank
I
you.
can't help you.
Thank you.
If he's on you.
Perfect. Vedic, for the one that is banishing the Blessed Warrior, the shaman is going to come over and essentially, oh, fuck you. Yes.
Counterspell.
At what level?
3.
Roll a d20, please.
Plus what?
Plus your intelligence modifier.
Sir, give me 60 seconds. Doop-a-doo, doo, ability saves.
And
Does
you're
a
right
20
there.
work?
Yes, as a dark energy, almost as like
No.
a black shadow skull. Yeah. It immediately disperses, and you go.
And Vedic will look at him and in Draconic. Sideriot Mori.
And he's kind of having a bit of a fit because he used all his movement to get up there and has done nothing.
Welcome to my world.
That staff looks awfully pretty for my wrench round.
You blocked Blight.
I'm giving it a choice.
Yeah,
You blocked Blight? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
he was gonna hit you hard.
He wasn't gonna hit you. Wasn't gonna do shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to.
He's all over here. You look kind of pretty from over here.
I have a very limited skill set, and this is one of them.
I know. And the worst thing about it, if Nicholas is here, Counterspell would do shit. Because he would have done Counterspell, and then she would have gone, hell no.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm counterspelling. I'm counterspelling. You're counterspelling. Counterspell.
Yeah, the battle of casters, you know?
Yeah, battle casters.
Cheer.
Counterspell. Counterspell.
Now, warrior number 5, where is he? I believe
right here.
he's that guy. He's finally gonna do something, and he's gonna close the distance to the Bone Devil.
The nice part is that put an entire combatant out for the last 3 rounds.
3 rounds. It's only been one.
Two.
It's been
2 rounds.
It's been 1 round. We're only in the second round.
2 rounds.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
We're only
Keep
in the second
rotating,
round.
keep rotating. I'm gonna see who's available.
This is literally only the second round.
Yeah, the Bone Devil's up in his grill, so he's gonna do a suicide row. Alright. He's gonna do he's gonna do 2 longsword attacks because this thing won't do anything with this thing. A natural 16 plus.
Give me this.
Yeah. Well, she's not here, you know? 16 plus 6, that hits. Second one. 15 plus 6, that hits for the second one. So that's going to be.
Yeah, she's got her devils and stuff. Oh, so that's what you're running right now?
Yes.
Okay.
So D10 and D10. And these do count as magical damage because they are with a shaman. And that shaman did a couple of nasty things to the sword.
Yep.
9, 7. Well, you haven't found out about the swords yet.
No. You mean his sword or my sword?
Swords.
Their swords.
Oh.
The
Good.
ones you were about to get hit by.
The
Yeah.
2 long swords?
Because I obliterated his glaive.
His.
The glaive,
Yeah.
I knew what, because I've been hit with.
Yeah, the glaive is just a normal glaive,
Yeah.
and he was prolonging their suffering.
Oh.
That's how these guys roll. They prolong people's sufferings.
Wow.
I took away his suffering ability.
Yeah.
Wow.
16.
Call him insufferable.
Nice
16
job.
plus.
I wish it paralyzed him. That would have been even better.
16
Oh
plus
yeah,
19.
because I would have just been like, you know what? I'm going to wear your
Automatic crits.
I'm going to wear your
Your
guts
bone
for
devil
garters.
takes 19 points of
It
slashing
was
damage.
paralyzed. Automatic crits.
Going to just add that to his
Yeah,
health.
oh
and their
my
weapons
God.
are magical, apparently.
Weapons are what?
Are magical, has demonic
Do I have
runes.
brutal crit?
Lights up on the
Paralyzed
sword
until the
of
end of your
this
next
warrior
turn.
in front of the bone devil, and it hits it twice.
Okay.
So yeah, he'd be paralyzed for a full round and a half.
He's apparently
Yeah,
going
check the
suicide
brutal
road. So that was warrior number 5.
Full round paralyzed.
Barb devil number 3 and number 1 are up.
Well, at least you can get to the shaman next round. That's nice.
Barb devil number 3 and 1.
Yeah, I have brutal crit.
Sparks,
I have brutal
you're
crit,
coming
too.
up.
Good. I'm just finishing loading my my next wedge round.
Yep.
2, there's 1. Okay, I guess I'll do 1. I have no idea what 3 is. So I don't know what 3 is.
Oh, and attack of opportunity from your Barb devil that was holding its action.
Oh, okay.
To the shaman that ran up there and had his spell countered. Again.
I
Right.
guess I'll start with the attack of opportunity. Then that would just be a attack, right?
Yeah, 2 attacks from the fire. But I will tell you, he's immune to fire.
I'm gonna not bother.
Yeah. So
Cool.
I'm just to skip over that.
Okay.
Sorry.
So we'll start with 1. He's going to. Can he jump and hit that guy? Number 7?
Yes.
Okay. Then he's just gonna. And.
Number 7's here.
Um.
So that's number 7.
Number 7.
And that's 2 claw attacks and 1 tail attack. So
We can use these, they're fine.
So claw attack. We'll start with. That's a 15 to hit.
I think that hits. Barely hits.
Okay. Next one is a 13,
Does not hit.
and the tail does 18.
Is this the bone devil?
The barbed devil.
Okay. Oh yeah, they have tail attacks. Yeah, that's right. 18 hits.
Okay, so he gets 1 claw and 1 tail. The claw is 1d6 plus 3, so that's 6 piercing damage.
Okay, 6.
And the tail is 2d6 plus 3, so that's 9.
Ouchie.
Yep.
Takes the strikes like a champ.
Okay. 3 is going to try to move up to here.
Okay.
I have no idea what constitutes what terrain at this moment.
Make a general athletics check.
Athletics is strength.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And what did they move? 30?
30.
That's a 23.
You
Or
can move
20.
through that because these things have natural claws that allow them.
Okay, it's a 28 actually because of the plus 5 for.
Even better.
Yeah.
This thing is almost like a monkey. Just a very spiky monkey.
It's 30 move, right?
Yes.
They can get all the way up there then.
Ooh.
Cool.
That's
So
good enough.
he's there, and then he's going to do the same multi-attack thing.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I haven't been able to call my creatures over yet because
Ah.
I don't have line of sight.
No. So they're defending themselves.
Right.
So 17 to hit for the first claw.
Well, actually, I need to be within 60,
It's-
60 feet. I don't need line of sight. I just need to be within 60 feet.
Yeah.
Because they
Nine.
can hear me.
19 to hit for the second claw.
Hits.
And 15 to hit for the tail.
Hits.
Okay. So the first claw is 8 piercing damage. Second claw is 9 piercing damage.
9.
And tail is 9 piercing damage.
Thwack, thwack, thwack. This thing is harder than it looks. Small, decrepit looking, but unnaturally sturdy. And luckily he's not. Oh, sorry, he already took damage because of the second thing. So he's looking more injured than I ever should.
The
The shaman.
shaman is going to. The shaman is about to die.
Warrior number 7 and then Sparks. Where is 7?
7 is
question.
right here.
In the middle.
He's gonna go jump onto Sparks' back.
Go for it.
Literally, what? Just boom.
Try it. Unfortunately, I've used my reaction, so you're kind of on your own.
Yeah, but
That's
you did take Big Boy out, so.
You did. My spell, my bolt didn't work. So
18. Oh, sorry, 16.
no, not even close.
Try again.
He jumps onto your back, and most of the time, the weight of this creature is enough to push him onto the floor and able to just take him out with ease. But it lands on your back, and you just take a step forward and just elbow it into a gun. And
It's
cause
very
him to get down.
confused.
He's like, crap. The stinger comes around, whipping around. Natural 1. He's just.
You want one of these? Don't bother me while I shoot. You get one next.
It
You wait your
starts
turn.
straight up and takes out one with one of its hands. No. Is this the one? Yeah, he doesn't have his a net because he left it behind because it kept getting stuck. So never mind. Yeah. Sparks, it is your turn.
You're gonna try and grapple with me. Ha ha ha! You're funny.
Using one of your attack actions to load a round.
Yes.
Okay.
And you know, I loaded a wedge. The shaman's staff looks really pretty. I wonder how it would look when a wedge goes right through it.
Okay. This is at +5 to his AC.
And that's fine. It worked fine the first time. It can work again. So shaman, what's his AC at, anyways?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
It's not terrible. Out of a barrel, so that's just a standard one. Can't math. Can't math. Why can't I math?
Give me some numbers.
25.
Minus.
Hits.
Yes!
How did you get a 25?
It says 16 plus 9.
Okay.
That's 25.
Yeah. Dex plus, because you have a +6 on your proficiency.
No, I have a plus 4. I'm using a plus 2 barrel.
Your proficiency is what? +4.
4.
And then your dex
3.
3. So
Plus
4
2.
Okay, +9. Yep.
Thought I did that right. I almost never do my own character sheets, which is kind of stupid considering how long I've been playing D&D.
I am just double checking.
Because you have an awesome DM, that's
Yeah.
why.
On top of writing all this crap, he monitors our character sheets. Which, you know...
I will say right off the bat, as you strike this staff, it is magical. As it disadvantage, unless you're using your bonus action to gauge your.
Okay, I'm doing that every time because I'm really
Well,
close.
you have to say it because it is
Right.
important.
Yeah.
So okay,
New weapon. Bonus action. Adjust.
okay,
Then fire.
yeah. So as soon as it strikes, before it even strikes, it's almost like shadow lightning, but it still collides. His arm gets wrenched, and he has to make a strength saving throw.
DC 15.
DC 15.
So you're just ignoring that dude and shooting up to the shaman? Is that what you're doing?
Yep.
Yep. And because he has a gunner feat, he does not have disadvantage because there's a phone next to
So he's shooting from here to here.
him. Natural 1.
Oh,
There goes the
Claws and spikes that are impaling his arm that are connected to this twisted vine of black metal that has almost like a bloody rose type effect that are attached to his arm, flies out, pulling out the material that was inside of his hand at the same time, and go and roll. How far does it go?
That's a good question.
It's like 1d4?
Strength saving throw equal to the attack. Yep, so... a strength saving throw equal to the DC equal to your attack roll, or the item is flung 1d6 squares away from the creature.
Roll a d6.
Get back in there. 2.
2.
Which
so it's
is
flung 10 feet.
Which direction?
Straight away from me.
Straight away from the
Which would
what
be
is
off.
10 feet?
His cane, his wand,
his staff.
Oh,
thing.
sweet.
So it goes 10 feet.
So
Say like that.
you've just become like a...
It is right there. So I'm
Right
going
at
to
the
put my d4 right in there.
Here, well, actually, wait a minute. I got a better idea.
Okay.
You have a cane? You actually have a staff?
I saw it earlier tonight.
I don't get it. Yeah, those are literally right to the very edge of this.
Okay.
Right to the
Sure,
very
yeah,
edge.
we'll use that.
It's right on the very edge.
With a ricochet sound, it does not explode on impact, indicating that it is indeed magical. But it flies out of his hand.
Which was my intent. And I'm then going to immediately, I'm not going to bother reloading, I'm just going to spin around, hold the butt of my gun, and smack the guy behind me.
Using it as a club feature. That's a plus. Oh, no, never mind. Roll an attack roll. If you roll low, that's going to damage the weapon.
It wasn't terrible. Was that 12? It's going to be What is that? Is that straight up dex or strength?
It's used the same as your swords.
Oh, okay.
Just no plus modifier. So, strength modifier +4. So that's a +9.
So 21.
21 hits.
Smack.
Roll a d8. Sorry, a d6. Because it's a collect.
Cock.
Warrior number 7, if I remember correctly.
5.
5?
Alright, what's a bludgeoning?
It's 5 points.
And I'm going to now let go of my weapon and draw my sword and shield. With the last of my attack action. Because I didn't reload weapon.
You loaded it,
I fired.
you fired, and then you attacked.
I did. Okay, never mind.
So,
You're right.
yep. And it takes a bonus action to unsheath your sword because it's internal. And same thing with your shield.
That's really fair because otherwise you're like OP, man.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
You've done a lot,
It's-
and so have you.
I know. I mean, actually, I love
so
the fact
have
that
you.
you've really balanced that magic item because, or this
It's
type of
still
item
powerful.
because you have to sacrifice time
Barb
to
Devil and
reload
Bone
and
Devil.
all that good stuff.
Barb
yeah.
2 and Bone Devil.
It's much like you're almost like
Yep.
mixed between
Is
an
that
artificer
now
and
or
a
on
Yep,
deck?
right now.
Okay.
And then Vedic, you're on deck.
Yeah. You're kind of almost a gunslinger / fighter. And what I've done,
Gunslinger fighter.
I'm in
Alright,
your face.
Bone Devil's gonna stab at the
What
one
I've
above
done
him.
is
Okay.
give me a mono. and
I've got
I'll
mobility
fuck
too.
you up.
I've got a lot of mobility.
Don't. You get next to me, and I lose my abilities.
So we'll start with a claw,
challenge is
and that's an
if
18
we're
to
all
hit.
together, I'm not as
Hits.
strong. But
And this is warrior
get me
number
alone.
6,
That's right. You do really good when you're alone.
6?
5.
5, thank you.
So
The
that's-
problem is
6 slashing damage.
Ouchie.
it's a double-edged sword.
Second claw,
Oh no, you're not.
that's a
Yeah.
16 to hit.
Hits.
Yep. That's
Not
what I
bad.
mean. It's like great
Okay.
combo. It's a great combo.
That is 12
And that's
slashing
what you-
damage.
Name its end.
Usually people do.
Is there anything about him that's kind of like glowing demon-y nonsense?
His sword is currently. In this individual, not really. However, there are paint runes across both of his biceps of the human form.
Okay, then it's just gonna be the claws are gonna go up into the runes and then into his head and rip.
Nice.
Ugh.
And then as he pulls out, it just bisects everything because of the barred nature of this
Yep.
creature.
So he did. And then we're gonna go 10 feet up and 10 and however many feet. That's less than 30 feet over there, and he's going to stabulate that one.
For the Bone Devil.
Stabulate. That's a new
Technical
phrase.
term. I
teacher
lied.
worthy.
He's actually gonna go over here. He's gonna
The
be
Bone Shaman.
yeah.
And yeah, he even asked
Fight me.
permission. It's like, are you sure? I hate that one the most.
Then yeah, that's what's happening. So he's
Flying speed.
yep.
And he's lost his cane, so whatever his abilities were with that cane is no more.
Mm-hmm.
So he's now gonna do his sting
He's getting
attack,
assaulted from
which
three angles.
is
I'm gonna be-
17 to hit,
Hits.
I've got mine.
and that's 2d8. Where are my d8?
I'm just waiting for the big guy to come back.
He was holding his one shield for this, but he has no spell focus now. This guy is
I had a
having
feeling that was
the
something
worst
important.
day ever.
Oh, there's no spell focus. It's because it's on the ground.
That's
Love it.
12 piercing damage.
Whoops.
And he's going to take damage when he picks it up
And
again,
86.
because that's how it rolls.
Oh.
In order to have it a spell focus, it has to be stabbed into him.
Oh, wow.
Nice. So
Jeez,
that's
you know?
Sorry, not sorry.
12 piercing damage.
12 piercing damage.
Is he immune to poison?
He is not,
Okay, then I'll bother rolling.
which is stupid.
So that's 10, 15, 17. So it's 17 poison damage, and I need a constitution saving throw.
Whoop. Natural 5. This is going to go great. So fail.
Okay, he's poisoned for 1 minute.
Okay. Which gives him more debuffs, because why not?
As opposed to being, stripped of your spellcasting abilities. Now you're poisoned. And the rest of your guys around you are
And for
dying.
the other attacks?
That's all of the Bone Devil's turn.
Oh, the Bone Devils. Okay. And
Yeah,
now-
we're now going to the next dude.
okay.
It was number 2,
Yes.
I believe. Okay. What would it take for him to get there?
By climbing, maybe the athletics check.
It looks like it's 15 feet, and then there's a stone path in the way. So,
He gets there. Even with half movement, he gets there.
okay. So we're gonna not take away from that.
It's actually kind of weird for you there when you were in the grapple deck.
And
Yeah,
he's gonna
you
go
saved my ass
right
by-
there.
I actually didn't save my ass, but
then he's going
freed me.
to do
Well, he's the one that freed you. I was going to.
melee attack.
You
So we'll
freed
start
me
with the
to do
claw,
other things.
Okay.
So I wasn't going to keep wailing on that.
which is a 14 to hit.
No,
14
he's the one that did it.
Just
Advantage.
misses.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
That's a 25 to hit.
Maybe.
Yeah, that
I don't know. Maybe.
I tried to paralyze him.
That's
Mine was only
6
temporary.
piercing damage.
To warrior number 7.
Yes.
I want a refund for that
Okay.
round. That was 800
And
gold.
then his tail attack
800 gold for half damage.
is 23 to hit.
23 to hit.
I want a refund.
And that's going to be 11 piercing damage.
All right. He's still up, but looking a little wary.
One would imagine.
Yes.
Okay.
Vedic, it is your turn. Heck, you're on deck.
All right,
Copy.
so Vedic is going to go hop, 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 and teleport up.
With Misty Step.
Misty step. Grab
this
and
guy's
grab a hold of the staff. And look at or the cane or whatever the stick they've got.
Looking down at the cane that is much bigger than you. It is almost think of like a thorny briar with various thick black metal going all over this twisting loop that holds up and has 3 skulls that are grown into it of the metal itself.
Pick it up, grab it.
You take
Oh, ho, ho.
Okay.
1 point of piercing damage
Cool.
because apparently your hands fit in between something quite nice.
Look at the scorpionoid, the staff in the hands of a wizard might be more than a prop for age. Firebolt.
Firebolt.
Or actually, I'm gonna do and since I'm so close, I'll do the electric touch thing.
Okay.
That'd be better. Because he's immune to fire.
And I was about to say it's immune to fire.
Oh, good. I missed that detail. No, the shocking grasp. Shocking grasp.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Where is my D20? There it is. Okay, so is it wearing metal armor?
Probably not.
It's wearing human skin armor.
Okay. Or is it within 5 feet of? Yes, it is. With one of my friends, so I have an advantage on this attack roll. But except that's an 18, so I'm probably not.
Why do
gonna
you have
roll.
advantage on the attack? Oh, kobold.
Because I'm a kobold.
Kobold.
I rolled an 18 and a 17, and both of those are either +9 or +11,
Yeah,
depending
yeah,
on
you
the.
hit more
Okay,
than
thanks.
enough. This thing being assaulted by 2 devils, one of them bone devils, you, and a sniper.
Okay, great.
Pretty damn good sniper, I will admit. That was a really good
So
way
it
to break
takes
in
an
the
electric
weapon.
damage. That's a lot of ones.
It's a 7.
14, 15 electric damage.
Ow!
Ow.
Ouch!
It's about to take some more.
I mean, I'll be honest. I kind of wanted to do the damage with this weapon, but at the same time, being able to just take off bits of weaponry and armor is really useful.
Sorry, I forgot to write down the latest damage. I'm like, it's not an 80. So what was the damage?
15.
15.
Also, what am I holding?
A really, really nasty staff that I don't think he wants.
You would have to attune to it.
But
Oh,
it's mine
actually,
now.
you grabbed it and you did take damage from it. Would you like to attune to it?
No, my staff is
As
so
you
much better
hear-
than this one.
Something crossing your mind.
No, I'm just a wizard with 2 sticks. Like,
Yeah.
my staff is so much better than
With
this
your
one.
passive investigation, you know this thing is a very dark thing.
Yeah. No, I'll stick with this one. Thanks.
Okay.
It's a good selling item. Someone in the shop
Probably
wants
makes a
it.
good club too.
Someone in the shop probably wants it. Pretty sure we could sell
Vedic. Heck.
I'd like to point out that if it's demon gear,
Can I
it's
have
much
the
more
40
likely
foot-
that you
can I have the 40
mortals
foot
want
marker,
it
please?
than us Fae. So you can like keep
That's fair.
that shade.
All I keep reaching for this thing. Every time somebody asks for it, it's 60.
40 foot?
Yes. This is 2
Okay.
inches.
Oh, all right. So, half the movement. So
Half
I'm
movement.
going up this dune, right?
Noticing the party now forming on top of this area.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to use my
Ooh,
bonus
I've got a
action
bad
dash.
feeling
I'm gonna have
about
to
this.
use my bonus action dash.
Because you can.
I don't
To
know
make
if
it to the
doing
top.
He doesn't have focus though.
Still raging, and I am literally. I cannot because there's other folks near me. I'm not going to try to do. I can still do sluggers if I do reckless.
Okay.
Fuck this shit up. That's all you hear is you hear me come up. Boom, 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 fuck this shit up. And I am doing.
Shaman, beat Eck.
I have an army. We have an egg.
We have an Eck.
As the lightning
Montante up the backside,
Nice.
right between the legs.
lightning across the guard.
Turn him into a canoe. Poke him in the paella.
Oh, I'm going to turn him into. No, I'm not turning him into a canoe. I'm going to turn him. I'm splitting him into a sausage. So I'm doing reckless, so it's
Crack
at
my
advantage,
Okay.
so that I get my slugger strike.
Okay.
And I'm doing so because I'm coming up his backside and he doesn't know it. So with advantage,
Prefer
it's
it's
going to be a
pariah.
15 plus 13 to hit 30,
Hits.
28 to
Yeah.
hit. It's 2d6 plus 2d6
Shadow the Shaman.
lightning plus my slugger strike. So, and can I add this all together?
Yes.
All right.
None of it's fire.
8,
So.
16. So 18, 23, 33, 35 points of damage
It
between
had
electrical and
33
slashing.
hit points. Name its end. As he's beginning to start screaming and some of the clicking sound, various runes or glyphs or strange scratching marks across the skin that has been grafted to himself start to light up one by one and smoldering themselves. You interrupt it as it's almost like his hand falls and breaks backwards. It's doing something.
As he's doing that, he doesn't realize that I've literally come in from behind him and taking chance and running this straight up between his back, up through it. I literally bisect him up to the neck, and then he falls forward down the dune, just sliding down the dune in almost two pieces.
Opening up like a hot dog. Lays dead in no longer smoldering.
But we're not done yet, folks.
You're not. There's one more on the field.
Something tells me we got lucky in killing him right then, because he
Oh,
was
no.
doing some serious shit.
We have two more on the field. One is just in another
Doing
dimension.
some serious shit.
Yeah.
One is just on another plane. But we do have two more on the field still.
And luckily, I took him out. Okay, I'm reckless, so I'm
Nick is-
I'm
Nick is
I'm
on
I am at disadvantage or I'm at advantage for any other attacks for the next round. But
So-
I don't think I've got anybody near me. So
Nope.
Does he get a chance to come
that's
back
pretty
from
cool.
banishment?
I just realized I was
Yes.
able to leverage.
If he's from
If I'm
this plane of
single, I
existence, he
use-
returns
I can
to
get
this plane of
sluggers
existence at the end of the time.
Without advantage, and if I'm together, I can do.
I know.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
I know.
I have to go reckless, but I can do. I can still.
Or
get
if there's someone next to him.
Yeah, then if I'm not alone, or if he's not.
We'll get
alone.
to that later,
That's
alright?
cool.
Nicholas, it is your turn.
Semantics.
Okay. That gives me line of sight on number 7. And then
It's only been
I
18
need
seconds.
him to make an intelligence saving throw.
He likes those.
I hit that there.
Natural 1. So that's a 0. -5 because of the rules.
Okay. I know it's 3d6. I don't remember what the thing is. I'm doing Tasha's mind web.
Okay.
Um,
It's minus D4 to the next attack, if I remember correctly.
that's Mind Slipper.
Oh, sorry.
So on a failed save, it takes psychic damage. It can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn, and it can only do a move, an action, or a bonus action. One
Lovely.
of the 3.
Lovely.
Yep. Cool. So 3d6. 10 psychic damage.
Ouch.
Nice.
Still up, hurting, and not really knowing what's going on with his brain, but his eyes, his insect eyes are almost going back and forth.
I mean, I did whack him with the club.
Yes, so clearly it came from the club.
That was a really nasty hit, too.
Yeah.
That hurt.
And it's also Barb the Devil number 4.
Okay. Thor's down there. He's far away. No, he's not moving.
Okay,
We're skipping him.
understood. At this point, I mean, is anyone like near death?
No.
No.
Yeah.
I have
I'm
not
just-
taken damage.
I've probably
Even your
taken.
minions?
I've taken the most
Yeah.
damage.
One took 2.
Okay.
I have definitely taken the most damage.
I've taken a slash.
With the master gone, essentially, the gifted warrior, the blessed warrior, they begin to disperse, having the younglings. And as that happens, you deal a little damage, and at the last moment, the blessed warrior comes back, and with the 4 of you and the 5 devils,
He shows up. Evening.
as he his eyes go, his insect eyes almost widen ever so slightly, and it's up to you on how you wish to dispose of him.
Let him go.
He's
I'll shoot a sword if he doesn't start moving.
There's a lot of loud, angry devil voices in my head that say murder.
yes.
Pop! Pop! Swords.
You're wasting the ammo on this?
Standard rounds.
Okay. Given the fact that the devils have not murdered anyone yet, I would like to give them this one.
And they will do so with bliss.
I
I'm good with
did
it.
not say that. I'm waiting for group
good with it.
confirmation.
Yeah, go for it.
This is
I like the
before
show.
he shows up, by the way, so that
This
you
is
can all.
this is when the other one shows up from their banishment.
Yeah. I can only banish him for like 10 minutes.
Okay.
And if they're
1 minute.
native to the plane that you're on,
Yeah.
they just come back to
Just
it.
have 2 standard rounds and 2 wedge rounds, and the last 2 my standard ones.
Okay.
Or my,
So if everyone's cool with
that's
it, I would like to let the devils get some of their
oh,
aggression
that's
out.
Vanek is cool.
I'm good. I'm good with. I'm good with
And
letting
he only
them,
has
let him
87
exert
defense left
some
with-
a well-needed exercise.
Cool. Then they are given free reign over murdering.
And
They need an animal to help him.
he does a little bit of damage, as he did hold his action for whatever would attack him next, because he can do that on the other plane of existence wherever he went. But the damage is not enough for how many devils are upon him at once. And he is ripped asunder with the 3 + 3 + 3 + 3 + 3 attacks.
He'll probably lose the entirety of his hit points in 6 seconds.
Yes. And this happens right when he shows up. So, he's dead. And the rest of the insectoids leave because their 2 masters have disappeared. So they are leaving to...
Disappeared.
By the
Your-
way,
your
if they're
banishment
going
turned
away and the thing isn't back yet, I'm letting the
I was
Bone
there.
Devil hunt them too. Like, no, you don't get to fuck about.
And the weird is like...
Yeah.
He jumps, disappears for about 10 minutes and comes back with 2 hits.
Okay, now the convoy nomad people are safe.
I'll go let him know.
You go in, and they're on the other side waiting patiently.
Oh, good.
Oh,
30 seconds later.
you need to roll for a Constitution save if you went through that.
I'm gonna come back. When I come back, I do it.
Oh, when you come back, you do it. That's
They
right.
begin going through one by
We
one.
all luckily saved through that. Otherwise, we'd be at disadvantage this whole fight.
Only for ability checks.
Still keeping distance, especially of what kind of people that are around you at this moment.
Oh, I made it.
The
Natural
elder
7.
comes over. Impressive as usual. Is this where we part ways, or are you joining us to the city before we head off?
Let me start the painting.
The painting, and you're the only one who got to do any active shopping, so it's a city. Does anyone want to go to the city before we go face the corpse thing?
I don't think we need to if we have all our things. You've already gone to fill a lot of our needs, right?
Unless anyone else wants a firearm.
I'm just throwing it out there as a potentiality.
Agreed.
Yeah, we can go back once a day. Yeah.
No, I meant their city.
Oh, yeah, there's
You know, the one that has new things.
I want to see that.
That'd be
The
interesting.
one on the Titan's back.
See, I want to see that. That's kind of cool.
The Titan's back?
Yeah, it's on Titan.
He points to a couple of dunes in the distance, and where there's normal rolling lagoons that has always been the same, constantly over the days, several of them, almost as if something plowed right through it, is now just empty with a U-shape. About a good 100 feet wide.
Would it be interesting to see a Titan's back?
Kind of want to see the city.
Or do we want to just go straight to our next...
At this point, I don't have as severe of a pressing need to move immediately.
And
So
I'm
whichever
not
you want to
certain
do.
that it would be lovely to see their town, their city, their and
Also need
admire at
the
the strange things that we might see. But is it really something that's going to? We're going to just. It's a leisure time, I think. I'd rather move on to our next. Even though I'm hurt rather bad, I imagine after the day I will be good.
How far away is the city?
He looks out at the distance, looks up at the night sky, opens up a bit of parchment. Yeah. Points at an empty space. 10 hours.
And how far do we think it is to?
It's on the other side of the realm.
No. 10 hours it will arrive.
Oh,
No, not to a city.
Yes.
I'm referring to
the Raven Queen?
Raven Queen.
We're not
What?
going to the Raven
No.
Queen. You guys cared about saving the world more than the Raven Queen. There are
That's true,
3 different
yes.
objectives. This was one of them. Then there's the going to the Raven Queen so that way I can murder what's his fuck. And then there's the thing with the
world
corpse
tour-
tree.
The corpse tree.
Yes.
That's right. So it was Corpse
How
Tree and then
far?
another
How
one.
far to the corpse tree?
You likely will not get a rest in between.
That's fair.
I am hurt pretty well. We can. No, let's save that for when we need to.
I mean, I have a bunch.
That is when we do not have the time. We
So,
use that.
save the
when we
world,
do not have
kill
the
what's his fuck.
We don't know that we don't have the time. We just know that the illithid is heading that way, but we also know that the seed is corrupted.
The illithid will not rest. We should not.
Then let's take that out next.
I will take a swig of wine or ale and use my amulet of the drunkard
Okay.
for 44 plus 4. Trying to heal back, but I'm going to probably
Drinking a
need
pint of ale.
no one else is hurt, right?
I've
I
got
think a pint of ale.
very minimal. I've
Can
taken
the Bone
a
Devil
scratch.
drink ale?
Let's see why not.
You? Well, he's got more than I do.
Holding 3 claws extended outward with his body.
He's got way
extended.
more ale than I do. I only have.
He has no cup.
It's had like 70,000, 70 gallons, 75 gallons in it since I got it. It's probably like 20 gallons now.
He has no cup, and
I
his
mage hand a
out.
cup into his hand. Someone give him ale so that way he can do the drinky
Painfully
healing.
small compared to his demeanor and size.
Just fill it.
So what's it take Like, what's the roll for
He
healing?
needs a amulet.
Oh my god.
It's
I've
one
got a lot of healing.
He throws the whole pinker inside.
This will not put a damage at all in
Did
it.
you
I will
just eat
actually
my
also
cup?
do. I pull out my
No,
salve.
go ahead.
I pull out my
Pulls
salve
it
and
back out
start
now, covered in sand, eating it. Or at least chewing it.
do that. My salve.
With you guys preparing to go back into the Shadowfell and go towards the corpse tree's heart, where the roots that are holding the dormant one into place, following the illithid in this corrupted seed.
Save the world and kill what's his
We
fun.
will end there on a super long battle,
Yeah.
testing out all sorts of new gear and capabilities and your fiendish friends. Keep note of what you have, keep note of what you don't have, and what you've taken and damage, and we will continue next time. I hope you enjoyed this game session. It was a little long. Thank you for holding out for that. But we're tired.
That was cool.
Yeah.
That was an awesome battle.
That was.
I want a refund on that bullet. That was 800 gold that did fuck all.
I'm sure it's going to go well if you go back and ask. Anyway,
I'm probably going to go
stay
buy another
healthy,
one,
stay
actually.
safe, and keep on rolling, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
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 Oy.
Seriously, I want a refund on that bullet.